is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Ooh, baby. What is happening? Is everything work? How's the sound? What's the deal? Oh, I tell you what. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. Sounds like everything is of adequate nature. I'm listening in right now. Yeah, I think we're good. Let me enable this chat. Let's see if I can make this work. It's possible. It's possible. Why does the chat ninja not like to connect? It just doesn't want to do it. Chat is happening. Somebody's okay, people are typing, but that's still not popping up there. I hate this thing. Why doesn't it work? Trigger a test message. Watch this. Boom. Worked right away. Worked right away. I can go up here and highlight it and say, hey, look. Hey, look. Right? Why can't I make that connect with my actual chat? Clear. And now it won't let me clear that message either. Disabled. Okay, made it go away. Sorry, I apologize. I just really want to get that chat. Did you see that when you hit emojis, then the emojis go flying all over the screen and stuff? I don't know. It's silly. It looked fun. I'm going to hit regular chat, and it's going to pop right up. Yep. All right, regular chat works. Sound works. I can take this out of my ear. I think we are good. Hello, everyone. I am going to just relax, sit back in the silence, and talk to you. Let's have some fun. How is it going? What is everyone up to on Thursday night? Let me whip through the chat here and see who is here. Fookdoozle was here early. Sensor, Lou. How is everyone doing? Clint's going to send me some Yojimbo scales soon. That sounds really fun. How's it going, Clint? Mr. Eddie, if you hadn't seen last week, Mr. Eddie sent me some really cool stuff. Been looking at it, carrying a few of them this week, and it's been great. I haven't had a chance to. I kind of decided to isolate myself and kind of focus more on like one. I carried the Hinderer Eclipse today, so I've basically been carrying this one all day. Really nice Magna cut. He put this custom scale on there. It had a different scale on it when he got it, but added that. But Mr. Eddie's collection is super cool, and I've been trying to give, the due time with each one. Rather than just having them on the table, pick it up, flick it a few times, put it back down, pick it up, flick it a few times, put it back down. That's cool, but to really like spend the day, get intimate with it. I mean, Eddie, you don't have to wash any. Well, maybe you want to wash a couple of them. I tell you what. Very thankful to Mr. Eddie, though. Really a lot of cool stuff he sent. We're going to look at his channel here in a second as well. Let me kind of get settled in. My intro seems smooth. Comment below. Did did the music glitch or anything? Or like I had to really bring down the settings, dropped to like 720. I refilmed it again. Trying to get a smooth intro, and they don't want to be smooth. Eddie is making some more stuff. Very exciting. We'll look at the stuff that he makes. It's really cool. Rolo Stevo in the house wants. We're gonna look at his Instagram. You better be ready. You better be ready. Are you ready? Who else is in here? Went way too far back. Bunch of us talking before we started up here. Censor with the consistent emoji discussion. That's great. Irish Rover in Florida. Good evening, fellow perps. How's it going, Irish Rover? Lou, yeah, that music sounds like Barbarian Quest, that intro music. Finding free music is real. You go through and I spend an hour and I'm like, I hadn't picked anything yet. You know, like, it's getting there though. I don't know. I like that music so far. It wasn't bad. Let's see. Kathleen Smith is here. Hello, Kathleen. How are you doing tonight? Glad you could make it. Fook Doozle, what was for dinner tonight? When you had the meatloaf, that really brought up some condiment discussion. Let's see what you had today. I think that red is KDK's color. I'm wearing red. I got this at Cabela's when I went to Cabela's. What did I buy at Cabela's? Oh yeah, that, what was this? Or no, did I ordered this one? I saw this one at Cabela's, ordered this because it was cheaper. What? I don't remember what I got. It's in front of me somewhere. Oh, the Pilar, the Cricut Pilar. This little cheapo, not a bad little, smaller little fifth pocket carry knife. But yeah, they had, I decided to get a little Cabela's shirt. I do like red. I could change the light colors in the back if anyone comment below. Want some blue or some green or something, or what do we want? What do we want? Lou wants to know if you should be twerking to that music. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Anytime we can get Lou to do some twerking would be... I don't know. Okay. We're not here for fashion, man. Well, good. Tyler Williams is here. That little bird with that knife. I love that. Good to see you, Tyler. YD Knives is in the house. What is going on, YD? Oh, I just got bumped. I gotta back it up now. There we go. Kathleen says, hey folks, I'll be in and out. My grandson is here. Awesome, Kathleen. Get to spend time with the grandbabies is always nice. I have very fond memories with my grandparents. It was a good time. It's fun watching my nephews. My sister has a couple kids, and watching them with my parents. My parents basically no longer exist. They have turned into these grandparents that don't act like they did when they were my parents, which I get it. I respect my parents. They were awesome. They raised me right. They made me respect things and didn't let me get away with anything. But like I'm eating dinner and I eat all the dessert. Mom, can I have more dessert? No. Eat, clean your plate and then you can have more dessert. Well, these kids, my sister's kids, eat all the dessert. Grandma, can I have more dessert? And she's like, of course, here you go, honey boy. Like, it's like, who are you? Who are you? They're grandparents now, and they're happy, and things. I think that's I think it makes them as happy as they've ever been. So, awesome, that's great. Don't have any kids myself, let alone a second. But that's fine. I'm living life alone right now and happy. Very happy, very happy. All right, who else is here? We haven't really started yet, says Robo. No, we haven't. I gotta settle in. Matt's here. How's it going, Matt? Good to see you. What you been up to? Getting any knives lately? Maybe a Kaiser? Mr. Eddie has some insane knives in his collection, says Fook. Yes, he does. We will look at some of them again, and I want to give some thoughts and comments on a few of them that I've had a chance to mess around with for a little bit. I do have several videos that will be coming up soon. I still have a few more that I want to film, but a lot of good stuff with Mr. Eddie's cool collection. All right. Wow, kaleidoscope of knives. I'm here, but I've never been all there. Where? Now? Or now? Or then? Maybe then, but then now. Josh Wheezy, what's up, Josh? Good to see you. How's your dad doing? Lou likes Barbarian music. Anybody seen the movie Barbarian? If you guys don't know, I am a horror buff. We've probably talked about this in the past already, but there is a movie that came out fairly recently, I think last year, called Barbarian. And if you like horror movies, don't look it up. Don't get any information on it. I'm not going to give any information, but check it out, watch it. It's great. And it's one of those ones, if you don't know anything, you don't know where it's going to go, it's even better. So if you like horror movies, go check out Barbarian and don't read up anything on it. Don't even look at the cast, nothing. Just go watch it. It would be a treat. I'd love to do it again. Chicken and taters with green beans, he says. Chicken and taters with green beans. Heavily salted. What's everyone think about salt? Yes? No? I know MPG likes her MSG. Did I say that right? Yep. Yep. Scoops of MSG on everything, right? Lou says, howdy. Couldn't guess you got that shirt at Cabela's. I mean, wow. That's fun. My $10 Cabela's knife has been putting in work for several years now. Nothing special, but not bad. Robo, I almost bought one of those. I was looking at them. They got like 8 colors or whatever, and it's just like a $10 knife. And I didn't. But next time I go back, I probably will. That was a question I wanted to ask. Ooh, like a dog. Is my voice in sync with the sound? Does my voice match the sound of the video? Because I can adjust that if need be, and I know some people, Tri-State, had some problems with that. I haven't really seemed to notice any issues with mine, but nobody said anything. But I noticed, I don't know, I watched a couple of them back a little bit, and it seemed like everything's good. Marco's here. What's going on, Marco? Everybody needs kids, if for no other reason than to make sure you have somebody to wipe your butt when you're 80. Yeah. I mean, you could probably, there's a lot of interesting people out there. I'm sure you could find someone who would like to wipe for you without being your child if you paid them enough. Right? Josh says his dad's sitting at the table, don't know what he's doing. Well, yeah, you know, you don't have to check in on him every 5 minutes, you know. Clint has an old Bass Pro Shop fixed blade a long time ago. It's not bad. Sometimes the older stuff can hold up, you know. Certain things were made pretty decent, you know. It has its place. Love me some salt and seasoning. Indeed. Hot seasoning. I make hot sauce. I make hot powdered seasoning, I guess, where I like dehydrate, or I make sauce. I do fermenting. I don't know if we want to start getting into this. Comment if anybody does want to start learning about fermenting hot sauce. But I do that, and after it's fermented for several months, I go and blend it and then run it through a screen so that you get a nice smooth consistency of sauce. But then that leaves you with a pulp. And then I dry the pulp and then run it in a grinder, and then now you have that as a powdered seasoning that you can cook with or put on your pasta or sprinkle it on your pizza or something like that. It's excellent, especially if you like hot sauce. I like growing hot peppers. Don't have a lot of peppers going this year, but we'll see. It's still early. Doctors hate salt, but I love it. You know it, dog. Everything looks good on Lonnie's end. Good to see you, Lonnie. I am glad. It's still bright. Does it look too bright? Is this, I mean, because with the sun, when it's sunny out, I've got like all my lights are off, basically. I've got my light for my table. I've got this little accent light right here to give me a little, you know, and then my red lights. But literally, it's pretty much dark in here. Like, it's, I don't know if I need to maybe put up some blinds or heavier blinds or something. Habanero peach jelly. What's up, Lenny? Habanero peach jelly. Wow. That sounds great. I haven't messed around with jellies at all. Some about habanero. So I've tried a lot of different peppers. I've grown quite a few different peppers. I've kind of found that I'm not a huge habanero fan. Not that I don't like it, but there are other hot peppers that I actually like more, like Ghosts, some of the super hots. But then sometimes I don't always want it to be super hot. But if you take like a hot ghost pepper and you cut it down with like bell peppers and garlic and other things when you make the sauce, you can bring it down to a level that's closer to like a jalapeno, but you have a different flavor. And I'm learning all these different peppers with these different flavors. I've been trying to grow. I like Reapers as well, Fook. But I'm very white. Very white and pale and tragic. Delaney, what's up, Delaney? I'm in Wyoming, about to do a show, but thought I'd stop by real quick and say howdy. Good luck on the show, or go break a leg, or whatever the musicians say. I'm sure it'll be fun. Good stuff. Yeah. Robo, what kind of show? He's like a country, I mean, I guess he can say, but he's country rock, I would guess. You a stripper? He is. He's a one of them cowboy strippers. Used to work for Thunder from Down Under, but kind of went off on his own. I'm just kidding, Delaney. I mean, we all used to strip back in the day, right? I mean, no. I mean, $20 is $20. What are we doing? Okay. It's Exotic Dancer. Exotic Dancer. Oh, crap. All right. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm still here. Forgot my little handy dandy little cheat. Oh my God. I am, I don't even have my second camera hooked up yet. What are you doing, Kenman? All right, hold on here. Give me a moment. So, who saw that I became an affiliate with Kaiser? I reached out to some companies, actually just got back to me on a couple other companies too, but we'll start off with Kaiser. They got back to me. I am working with them now. I'm not like fully sponsored, not like they didn't ask for my address to mail me stuff quite yet or anything like that, but I am now. I do have a Kaiser affiliate. Let's see. Send. There it is. I just posted it in the chat. If you go there, that is my affiliate link to Kaiser Knives. And if you buy something, I get a little bit of a cut, which is pretty cool. Long story short, if you don't know, everyone who's here probably already knows, but I make this channel because I think it's super fun and I'm an artist and this is an outlet and I'm by no means am trying to, it's not a money driven project that we're doing here. I've got plans, I've got some cool ideas, but so the money making part isn't huge, but right now YouTube, long story short, I don't make that much. It hasn't been that long since I started monetizing. I basically made $100 through YouTube with my videos and shorts and monetizing and stuff. well, having my affiliate link with Kaiser, thanks to you folks who have used it and made purchases, I've already made like 120 bucks through my Kaiser affiliate link, which is really cool. So it's already been more profitable than the almost 9 to 10 months that I've put into YouTube. Although everything I put into YouTube, I think, is what has led me to get the people that have then used it. I'm appreciative. And what I can say is 100% of the money is going straight back into knives. I'm buying more knives with it. If you were to become a member of the channel, I'm using it to buy more knives and more content for the channel. That's what I will do with pretty much all the money I make from this. It's just going to go right back into it. I did make a purchase recently, which is exciting. It is a tool, a device, which we will talk about in a little while. All right. What is happening here? Is this working? It is. There we go. Kaiser knives. Let's see. Mr. Eddie's engraving some blades right now. If he posts some photos, we'll probably look at it for a little bit. What can I get for $19? Says Tyler. I only have 19. I know you said 20 bucks, but I mean, I got 19. You could get something for that, right? You guys are super fun. Lou says, Kaiser offered KDK a full partnership if he would cut his hair, but KDK told him to shove it because he doesn't sell out to the man. No way, dude. Oh, I ain't selling out to the man. Not with his hair. Yeah, Robo, so you can get rich just by posting links. It's called being an influencer, I guess. One of the younger kids at work today was like, oh, you're an influencer now. And I'm like, settle down. I don't, I might influence people to be crazy. Affiliate the hell out of me. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Yeah, so if you look at all these Kaiser knives on the table here, I purchased all them on my own. Kaiser didn't send me anything, and I have 19 of them. I don't have one coming out in the mail pretty soon. I actually have 2 on their way in the mail pretty soon. So it's only growing from here. Jay Korskinen? Jay Korskinen. I want to say that right. Korskaden. What's going on, Jay? He says, what is Crazy Dan doing now? Puppet knife fights. We might have some puppet knife fights. I'm going to cut my hands if I do that. I can feel that already. Greg Vanderlip is in the house. The Greg Vander Flip is in the house. How's it going, Greg? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, Kaiser. Boom. Obviously, you know, like I say in my videos, I am not sponsored, and it's on me. I find a knife that I like, and I enjoy it. This was my first one, this Kaiser Amicus right here, and it was great. And next thing you know, I ordered another one, and another one, and another one. And now I have 19 Kaiser knives in an affiliate link. Isn't that crazy? Tell you what. Knight's Edge is here? Knight's Edge, driving and lurking, breaking the law. Keep commenting. I'm just kidding. Drive safe there, bud. We need you to get home alive. Robo says, Kenman totally influenced me. Now all my knives talk and call me funny looking. That's great. That is great. I try to be an influencer. Long live Vanderflip. Arkansas EDC, what's going on, bud? Happy Thursday, y'all. How is Arkansas? Let's see. Who messaged me today? Lonnie messaged me today, and Lenny. I did mail some stuff out. I think most of the stuff, all the prizes went out. I had a few out to some new members and stuff, but I do have a few other of you members that'll be getting some stuff in the mail. if I got your addresses. But at least half of the people have gotten back to me that they've received their prizes from the 4K giveaway. So that is good. I'm glad that stuff made it there safely. I have Eddie's knives. I sure do. I sure do. Arkansas says he'll be right back. He's got a Bali video. Got to get a Bali video done real quick. Oh, making a quick Bali video. Got it. Sometimes when you read fast and you're going through its chat, throws you off, you know. You're missing part of the conversation. It's okay. The beers keep me my texting hand steady. The Night's Edge. Well, you know, I don't drink and drive. Maybe a Red Bull or so. But what I have done before is back when my Volkswagen was my main vehicle, it was a 5-speed, and I have been known to drive a 5-speed manual transmission and eat sushi. It was kind of a dare, I guess. But I made myself a little soy cup and used chopsticks and dipped the sushi in the soy and ate it while driving a manual transmission. Yeah, I don't know if that's a skill that you want to get, but here we are. I don't know. You have to get friendly knives, not angry, passive-aggressive ones. You know which one's passive-aggressive is this one here. This one here is a passive-aggressive knife. It looks cool, it's fun, but Yep. Eddie didn't get anything. Yeah, Eddie. Anything you're going to get's going to come in a box with all your other knives back pretty soon. Just make it all in one. God, this thing. Anybody have a trick? I want to roll up the window. I think if we were to make a little thing. Ooh, careful. Make a little thing right here so your finger doesn't go through it. It's just going to get stuck right there. It wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I know it's Purple Rain again, Lou. Like I said, I can't find my box of records, and I'm actually kind of upset about it. I need to figure that out. This thing. It's interesting, but man, talking. Yes, while shifting, YD. You know, you got to be able to also steer with a knee. Maybe be able to push with a knee. With your right knee, sometimes you can push that from second into third. It was a little Volkswagen, but yeah, I don't know. Fuchs says his son stole his gravity knife. Yeah, that son of yours, he's gonna take everything he can when he can. I have a 5-speed 07 Mustang GT, says Josh 33025. Fun. A lot of Mustangs out there. A lot of people love that Mustang. It's a classic. I feel like they made a bunch of them in some of those years. It was like too many of them out there for a while when they were making all the V6 ones, and just too many of them. It's fine. It's a cool car. The old ones are a little bit cooler though. But Robo, yes, Fuchs' son's always robbing him. Always robbing him. Hey Dad, nice knife. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, so yeah, I got that Kaiser affiliate, which is pretty awesome. I actually have another one that was just approved from QSP. I just pinned my Kaiser affiliate up there on the top, but I did get one for QSP. I got the email today. I have to go in and finish filling out the paperwork for that, but pretty soon I'll have one for QSP and a couple other ones actually pretty soon, which is neat. I did reach out to several companies trying to just see, like, hey, I'm growing, doubled in the last few months, and it's going well, and I don't know, anything I can use to kind of help get more content going. But Kaiser has been good to me. Yeah, the only one that I had that issue with was the this one, the Bugatti, where I got one that had a bad detent. Ah, the drop. Kaiser's drop. Their pivots. Right? I mean, you know how many of them I have that do that? Wow, that one was even... Some of them just fly shut. Right? So anyone else have a Towser that and checked out the clip and noticed that the clip has 3 holes? So you can go boom boom or you can go boom boom. I didn't actually put it in the same spot. It actually is a little bit further that way, which makes it a little bit deeper carry. But I'm not sure if I like the way that, see how it like sticks out on this side. But it doesn't really get in the way or anything, so I don't know, but I might pop it back to that other location. But man, Kaiser's action is what really does it for me. Pretty much all the ones that I've got from them, like I said, they just, even this light one, this LP, boom. I've really been dialing in. I don't have all my videos up, but I've been working more on the fade dies, like I did with this fade right here. This was one of the first ones. But I don't know, some of you might not have seen these scales I'm doing for one of my subscribers. I don't actually have the knife to put it back together. I don't even actually know what knife this is for. But tell me, look at the fade. When you look all the way up here, we're talking yellow. You look all the way down here. It's not quite black, but it's like a super dark red pushing black. I got the light just pretty washed out right here, but a really clean fade, right? What do we think? That's going to be going out to him pretty soon. He also is the one who has the lightning pyrite that I ended up doing the second part. You can kind of see right there is the spot. So from here over to here, this is all under my thumb is all new. It was like that, and I kind of modified the, or I made a new little design and lined it up with it. But yeah, I'll be sending that and this back to him pretty soon. And yeah, it's cool. But Kaiser, oof, which ones? I got double duelings. This Cobalt is so cool. What's everyone think about the swap that I did? I put the black ones on the red and the silver ones on the blue, just to give it a little different look than straight from the factory. But I really like the way black and red look together, and I really like the way silver and blue look, and I'm not a fan of dark blue and black, so worked good for me, and that's all that matters, right? If it's mine, that's all that matters, right? Yeah. So the other two that I got that are just fun dual wielding, I suggest getting 2 of some knife so that you can do some dual wielding because it's just fun. Whoops, 2 more days. Okay, what am I missing on the chat here? Mr. Eddie is working on some badass fixed blades. Knight's Edge has been making some great videos. Yes, Knight's Edge has been. If you haven't subscribed to the Knight's Edge, check him out. You can go look at his stuff in a second as well. Fook says, I know he said it, but the fade came out amazingly well. Thank you, Fook. I am doing this with the dueling and not looking. I'm reading chat and Mr. Eddie's being too nice. It's starting to scare me. Knight's Edge, you better watch yourself. The front flipper on the Cobalt. These were like 30-some bucks. Who ordered one? They're so good. So great. And then the 4V was like 10 bucks more. Everyone probably knows already, I love my micarta. So just the way that micarta feels, and Kaiser micarta is just excellent stuff. Go to that Kaiser link up above. Check it out. Buy something under there and give me a little kickback. I'll buy some knives and give them away. You'll probably win one at some point. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Possible. The blue and silver is awesome. That's the way it should be, says Lonnie. Yeah, I agree. Just something about that. The blue and the black, they were too close to each other. They don't really complement each other at all. It was basically just, or like, you can see it on, oh, actually, no, on the sheepdog, it does have black liners, but they are recessed. And so you can't see them right there. Versus on the Towser, they aren't, so you would see that black line instead of the silver. And the black and the blue, it just didn't, there was no contrast. It was so close to the same color. Boom. That it just, that silver looks so much nicer. And come on, black and red. What? So cool. One of these days I'm gonna slice. And the cobalt for $35. $35? 154 CM. Excellent action. Micarta, come on. What? Yeah. So, Lou says he's not impressed with the cobalt. Lou, you don't like it, I know. But it's a look, it's a style. And then, Lou doesn't like, there's certain things he just doesn't like, But there's certain things I don't like. So we're all the same in that aspect. Things we love, things we hate. It is an interesting shape, but something about it, I dig it. Swapping of the scales has changed your life in a profound way. I tell ya. Albert Creed, how's it going on? How is it going, Albert? Got a Civivi Brazen in the mail yesterday. I had it in the dye within 10 minutes. Came out a beautiful Kentucky sky blue. Excellent. That is cool. The Civivi Brazen. I don't have one of those. I've looked at it for sure. How do you like the action on it? Is it good? Fook likes the black-red combo way better. Fook, this is what I wanted. When I first saw the Towser K, I didn't know anything about it, but when you look at it and you're like, oh, that's cool. I saw the one with this red contoured micarta, and I was like, yeah, that's the one I want. But, a $70 knife, I don't always necessarily jump on it right away. I'll kind of give it time or maybe wait for a sale or something. And then the Rich Light version went on sale. I was like, well, there it is. This is a great price. It was like $30-some. So I jumped on it. And all of a week or two later, the red one went on sale. And it was like, well, that's the one I really want. Boom, I could end up using that as a giveaway or something like that. And I was like, boom, gotta go. Gotta get it. It's just awesome. Lou, what do you think about the Towser? And this choke up, someone said they had another knife that has these jimps right there, but it doesn't look like a choke up spot. When you go right on top of those jimps, it's home. It feels awesome. I like it. Raccoon Tactical is in the house. How's it going on, Raccoon? I almost said the same thing again. How's it going on? Button locks are number one on your list. Yeah, Lou does not like the button lock. There's a lot of people that aren't a fan. As a lefty, I love them. Albert says the action is crispy and he likes it on that, what was it, the Brazen? It's a good looking knife, for sure. Night's Edge, y'all have a good evening and thanks for the live, Kenman. We're just getting started, bud. Where are you going? Sit your butt back down there. Am I gonna go sit on yours the whole time? I'm just kidding, bud. I totally am joking. Do what you gotta do. Thanks for stopping by, though. Clint says button locks have always worked fine for him. Irish Rover in Florida needs a front flipper. Irish Rover. You do. They're interesting. Like I said, the Cobalt is crazy. It's a big one, and it takes all of nothing to do it. So I would recommend that, even if it's still like on sale. I mean, you can't beat that price. I like the Dogfish because it's a smaller one. It's just this tiny little profile, but you can get in there and I can catch it with my backhand, but it works pretty good. Where is the one I would say is one of the best? Is the CJRB Echo. It's just large, so you can get over it with your index finger like that. Or you can just do the normal front flip. Echo is excellent. But yeah, there's a bunch of good front flippers out there. If you don't have one and you're a collector, I can't see why you wouldn't go for it. And dude, cobalt, bro. Cobalt. Fook says he has to admit it. He just likes button locks. Really want to try one of the Thusday's top liner locks. Yes. Thusday top liner lock RS Chaos from the Mr. Eddie collection. So check this button lock out. Okay, boom, it closes nice, drops. Right? Oops. That's one thing that's kind of interesting as a lefty. We'll talk about it in a second here. But it's down. It's down here. Most button locks are up high. See how it's like way up, really close to the pivot. And this is significantly lower on the pivot. There's another one. See, the button is right up there next to the pivot, and this is a lot lower. It's a different button lock. It's not a plunge that has a little groove inside the blade that rides inside that groove. This one, if you look right here, you can see if I get the right angle there, that's the angle right there. That is plunging down and pushing that liner lock. You can see it angling out, and it is actually actuating the liner lock. Boom. So it brings the button down lower. So in your right hand, your thumb sits on it just fine. It doesn't seem to be, you know, any issue. I have seen some people kind of talk about it a little bit, but it is a little bit lower. But boom. This, I almost feel like I could be pushing it with my middle finger, where my hand normally sits. You back up, middle finger is kind of where it goes. So it's kind of different. Very cool lock, but it is a little different because it's lower. Lenny, I'm interested in seeing everyone's take on its compression lock. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing what people have to say about it. Lonnie says the mini pyrite is awesome. Dude, the action on this little guy just flicks out nice. Oh, why can't I get it to just drop? Boom. Because I'm trying too hard. Excellent stuff. Lou says he's seen extensive testing on various lock types and button locks did the worst. Yeah, they might have, but just because they did the worst, what are you doing with it? You know, if I take it and I open it and I open a box, I cut some tape with it and I close it and I put it away and I can, it's not failing. What am I going to do? If that's all I'm doing to it, it works great. Fook says if he has a 0 knife budget right now. Louie, what's going on, Louie? Thanks for swinging in. Top liners are different from what's traditionally considered a button lock, says Lou. Plunge lock. Top liners and pivot locks, but not plunge locks. Right. And that one on that RS Chaos, that is a fantastic lock. What Thusday's making a bunch of them. What's the one? The new one? Badger or something like that. They've been working on that lock, and I think other companies are going to be doing it more as well. Irish Rover in Florida hooking up with Mr. Eddie next month, maybe. He is making some cool stuff. Let's do this. Clean, grab, get rid of me. Here we are. If you haven't been here yet, let me, hold on, copy, boom, paste. All right, I'm just popped the link to Eddie's Instagram. This is Eddie's latest and greatest. He just posted these blanks. Eddie, what do you want to tell us about these? Are these made out of the same one that the one I have is made out of? What's it called again, Eddie? I gotta wait the 15-second delay. But yeah, he's been working on some blanks, some new shapes. This looks like a nice large... Is my cursor on the screen? I don't know. No, it probably isn't. I need to figure out how I can hit that button and so you can actually, I can use it as a pointer. Not that I need to. Lou says, Mr. Eddie offered to sell me a knife in exchange for future dibs on one of my kidneys. Fitabit says he doesn't use Instagram. Yeah, if you don't have Instagram, Eddie, the question is what is the blade steel that you've been using on your knives again? I remember you told me the one that I've got. I don't know if that's the only type you're using. Just curious though, so we can talk about it. I remember looking up and it looks like it was a pretty good steel. I just can't remember offhand what it was. Fuchs already sold 3 kidneys. You just gotta go find one somewhere. You just gotta go find one, collect it, and sell it. 80 CRV2. So that is the steel that Eddie's been using. He gets the blanks, cuts them out, fabricates the handles, etc., etc. He's bought some new stuff. Here's some handle material that he got recently. A lot of cool new looking stuff here. Wow. Ooh, some of them, the like third one, fourth one down, where it's a mixture of wood and acrylic together. That's pretty cool. That'll end up coming up with some neat things. Sibald C. Are these made out of the same where Kenman's knives made out of? Which ones? Sebald. I have one of Mr. Eddie's knives, and we're looking at Mr. Eddie's Instagram right now. Here, I can go back to split screen for a second. This is one of Mr. Eddie's finished pieces. Really nice looking fixed blade. Got these random bumps on it. It's got 80 CRV2 steel. Really thick in the handle. Look at that. Very nice handle shape. It feels awesome. I love the way this feels in my hand. Yeah, basically I've told Eddie I didn't want to send it back. I'm gonna buy it off of him. I love it. It's a sweet knife. But yeah, he does some good work. It's really cool looking stuff. Really neat looking handles and the shape. But yeah, that is the same as those. Okay, we can go back to the screen and hold on a second. I gotta click this so I can not click this. Timeout. So yeah, there's a couple of blanks that he's working on now. And some new handles. Here's some blanks that he's got cut out. A few different shapes. This one's really neat. This is one that the Knight's Edge had a similar one with this shape that he got from Mr. Eddie that he was kind of showing off, showcasing. It's cool. Yeah, the handles look great, don't they, Sebald? Eddie does some really good work. But yeah, this is something I'd love to get into more. I as an artist, I've always been interested in the creative side of it. He's got a lot of. I was hoping to find some more of his custom knives. Eddie, I thought you had a few more of the custom knives on here. What's this? Vivaldi Winter Drill 2. Veneris. What's everybody think about this? It's clean looking. This one here. Midgards. Oh, the little Viking. Thing's a beast. Super beast. Fitabit says, I can send my ex-wife and a knife. She has 2 kidneys and a very big liver. Oh, that's great. Lonnie says, Mr. Eddie, where do you buy the raw material for your knives? That one's nice looking. Here we go. That's a Mr. Eddie. Look at that handle. Woo! Do you have shorter hands, Eddie, or is that handle just super thick? Thing looks huge. I love it. I love it. Robo, it looks like everyone on here is selling kidneys, Robo. If you're interested, I can hook you up. Rob Zombie song? Or is there music coming through? Crap. Was I playing music? Probably. I didn't have my... What is this? Why is it still refreshing? Looks like it's going. Are we good? My screen over here is just circle refreshing. Let's try to open it again. You didn't hear any music? Okay, yeah, because I forgot I don't have anything connected, so if it's playing... See, why is this not popping up? Hopefully I'm still live. Here we are. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't coming up. It looks like we're still good though. Robo says, what was the handle material on the fixed blade? The one of his that we were looking at? Okay. We must still be going. Nobody said anything. Blade Walker's here. What's going on, Blade Walker? Good to see you. I can't get my picture to refresh over here, so it looks like I'm not live, but it must be. I wonder if I do that. Interesting. Yeah, so, okay, we were looking at some of Mr. Eddie's stuff here. I thought he had some more. It must have just been pics that he sent me personally. Cancel. Cancel. Enhance. An error occurred. It's not letting me do playback at all, but I must still be live because it's been way longer than 15 seconds that went out. No problems with the live stream, he says. Okay, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I can't get it to refresh on my off-network one so I can just see what it's doing. It's like basically just spinning like, hey, nope, you are not. There's multiple pics on the post. Which post? Ah, now I'm just reading chat and getting behind here. Let's look at this one. That is pretty sweet. Caviso Kirby Rain. Great looking blade. Thing is dope. Kevin Smith and Knives, how's it going? Splitting Slices, what is happening? Can't stay, Mrs. Slices out of town for work. All the chores are mine, so back at it. Keep the die jobs, big old knives coming. Nice. Thanks for stopping by, splitting slices. Yeah, I had to mow the other day. I like to do the no mow, make sure all the bugs and stuff are out, but I think they are. Everything kind of popped a little early this year. And I mowed, and it actually took a while. It was kind of a pain in the butt because it was thick. It was super thick. Oops, what am I doing here? That's another thing. When you're doing stuff with your mouse, and then you are on something, and then I click one of my buttons, sometimes that enables something else, which then messes me up. Go up here. Yes, we're doing things. Me and Blades and Dugan are going to start our own dome with a dome called the Three Sick Amigos, says Robo. That sounds great. Lou, yay, something went wrong. My world makes sense again. I tell ya. And all of our live streams are going to step on everybody else on purpose. Oh, go for it, Robo. I'll follow. I'll watch. Louis has the red fat carbon version of which one? Yeah, I got behind. But yes, okay. So, which one am I going to do first? I want to get into looking at some of Eddie's knives again. But let's do this first. Okay, so if I go up here, will it let me click it? It will. Ta-da. Are you sure? Go to site. So if you click my affiliate link, it will bring you to Kaiser. And then if you buy something at Kaiser, it gives me a little cut. How neat is that? How neat is that? So yeah, if you're looking to support the channel, by no means am I requiring you to or anything like that, but if you want to help me out and all you are doing is buying a knife, you can use my link, make that purchase, and gives me a little kickback. Let's go back to the top of the screen here. They've got some cool sales coming up pretty soon, which is fantastic. All right, you guys are doing it. You better, it looks like you're going to commit to this channel. You're going to have to, we're not going to allow you to not do it now. Why is my mouse being stupid? Louis says the new Wii Nitro OG is a larger version of the Rain. Oh, I saw that. It does look cool. Robo, let's do it. You guys should. Robo says, I know how to fix this. Click the share screen, then go to internet history, and then leave it there so we can check for the problem. Why wouldn't ya? Lenny's Neptune is still at LAX. When did you order that, Lenny? It's been a few weeks now, huh? That Neptune is cool looking. I kind of want one. LAX on the 8th, no update since. Isn't that something? Okay, so they have a sale. It's probably one of these. Hold on. Here it is, this one. Early bird privilege starts tonight at 10 p.m. So this is what's going to be happening later tonight. If anyone is interested, 10 p.m. So that's actually 9 p.m. my time. So that's like two hours from now, I believe. Maybe 2 or 3 hours is when this sale is going to start. But they've got some pretty good, 10% off or whatever. Not a crazy sale, but these are new. These are new. Why is it every time I select that, it scrolls me to the bottom? And so, yeah, you're only getting that 10% or whatever off, but they are new knives. So, and what is it? There's something that it said. They're limited early bird. Limited discount, 10 to 15% off. Have a chance to get a random gift. But I swear there was some early bird, something like some of the versions are different or something like that. Clear Nitro V drop bear. Wow. $62. Well, it's only $69 regularly. Nitro V acrylic. Look at that acrylic. See, this is what's going to be the new Ultim killer, I think. Is they're going to start finding these acrylics that work good, and you can get different clear colors. And there's a bunch of people out there that don't like the yellow. And since you don't like the yellow, then boom, you're going to get this clear, the blue clear, or something different like that. It's going to blow up. That's what I think. Clear looks cool. Look at that. You can see the Omega spring right there. And, okay, let's see if it'll open up now. It's so weird. Why is that not opening? It doesn't make sense. Because I'm still live. It says I'm live, but then when I go to open it, it just spins. Anyway. Yeah, who has a drop bear? I don't yet. I've been planning to get one. This one actually looks kind of cool too, but something about Ultim underneath or with only black, I'm not as much of a fan as a combo with some silver in it. It just kind of looks a little too dark and dull. Kind of cool though. Louis says his Neptune took 1.5 months to get to his house. Ugh. Yeah, I've ordered some stuff from the real, like when you order it and it's like, oh, it's going to be 30 to 45 days before you get it. Like, that's a thing. What was the one? This is the one. I don't know if I saw this before this ad. But what do we think about this? Okay, this is one of them that I saw. So here it says limited to 50 pieces. So they're only going to have 50 of these, and I'm sharing it with you guys right now. And I'm going to try to get one. But I might not, because there's only 50. Josh says, give me the piss. I love Ultim. It is great. A lot of people don't. It's crazy. It's such a back and forth. Lou says the drop bear is the only crossbear lock knife you would consider owning, but it needs the fat carbon scales. That could be done. I think that could be done. Well, Blade Walker, Ultim does look good with black. Like in this case, with this knife right here, that looks cool. I just think that in sometimes that silver and the black combined, like on my, here, this right here, my Hectare. See how it's got the black, but the thing is look at, now if it was a black blade going into there, it would just be black, black, black. But there's a silver blade going in there, and now you're getting that extra, right? Tell me that Hectare isn't super cool. S90V. I love that little knife. It's a great little knife. But this looks excellent. So only 50. Got a PEI handle, D2 steel, extra pair of G10 scale included. Get a sheath with it. What does everyone think about this? $41. It's just a little D2 beater, you know. Blade Walker, there's only 23 in here, so you're safe. Yeah, but there's other people in the world that like Kaiser. And I'm not worried. I live life by the, you just got to just go with it. And I'll go for it when the sale starts, and I might get one. And if I don't, I don't. There's been knives, like I remember when they were coming out, like when the frac was coming out, I was like, I better get one of these. The frac. Tell me that's not super cool. S90V titanium frac is fantastic. But yeah, this is a cool looking fixed blade. I like the design. Like I said, it's D2, so it's kind of a beater. But I have some beater D2s that aren't really that rusty, and I don't really care about them. So there's that. Comfortable in hand, snug grip. No comments? Anybody interested in this or not? I kind of like the way those two finger spots right there kind of gives you that space. Like it looks like it's a smaller knife. There's what you get. But the way that it's got this secondary spot, you got the two places for your hand. Get me out of the way. Right there, boom and boom. That is cool. Sebald already has a dagger. Yeah, I get that too. You kind of look through what you have and what you need and what you want to add to the collection. Yellow is the color of safety and P. P. What shade of P? What else they got? So it says they're all sold out right now because the sale doesn't go on for another couple hours. The Amicus for $35. The Amicus is only $40 anyway. Lou says don't waste your money on that. Be more discriminating with your purchases. It looks like a fun one to beat on, Lou. It looks like a fun one to beat on. I don't want to beat on. I don't know. Arkansas EDC, and I'm back. Why is it called the Groom? Is this for wedding night activities? The Groom. So yeah, Kaiser Amicus. Why does it scroll all the way to the bottom every time is what I don't understand. But Amicus, that button lock. Oh, there was a fail. But I had it upside down. I was trying to fail it up. Amicus is great. Oh, dude, and you get look at that, the FRN handle with the frag pattern. That's actually kind of cool. I dig that. That frag pattern looks nice. And I bet it's not rough on the pocket either because it looks like it's recessed more down rather than pushed up. I know that seems strange, but I think it makes sense. Yeah, Ultim, everyone's a hit or miss on the Ultim. You love it, you hate it. Mr. Eddie waiting on TKA to say much. Sebald is a Benchmade SOCP. Lonnie wants the CJRB nap. It's a cool little thing. CJRB nap. Oh, the little nap. Tiny one. I think it was. So many great things coming out in the knife world. It's pretty awesome. The Kaiser Groom. It is kind of a strange name. Does anyone have a grouper? Kaiser Mini Grouper. Liner lock. What? Oh, button liner lock? Oh. So this kind of falls into what we were talking about. Lenny, is that an integral? Which one, Lenny? I don't think any of the ones going on right now are integrals that are for sale. Or is the one that someone else was talking about? Yeah, mini grouper, Kaiser button liner lock. Yeah. So this is another button actuated liner lock like we were talking about with the RS Chaos. Trying to find a photo of an angle showing it. Kind of see the liner lock pushing over there. Anyone know anything about the mini grouper? Very interesting. Button actuated liner lock right there on a new Kaiser coming out. Lenny, the Brat. The Brat is the integral. Yes, that is correct. I've been looking at the Brat. It's a $90 knife, but it does have a nice integral handle. We are on the page, so I can bring it up right now. Kaiser Brat. I've definitely been considering one of these. It's cool. I don't have anything that's integral. They have a good photo of the... So it's got a button lock to it. Lou will love that. But yeah, these kind of... The spine and the scale pattern, kind of texture on the top. And that one piece. Is this one? What is this? What's that button? Or that screw for? Because if it's an integral, it only needs the screw for the pivot. What is that? Kaiser Brat has great acoustics too. Kevin, how's it going, Kevin Lamb? Kevin says the Brat has good acoustics. That's good to know. Mini Grouper has a shape similar to the Nightshade. Yeah, it does kind of have that. Ultim Drop Bear would be nice. But yeah, let's go back quick. So yeah, this is the one that's the integral, the Kaiser Brat. I'm definitely interested in that. This Mini Grouper is the one that kind of has that forward stance, similar to the Nightshade, but not quite as aggressive. The Nightshade's probably more like this rather than this one's just a little bit less of a curve. But I'm definitely interested in that button liner lock. I think that's going to be definitely a new thing. Ghostkeeper, what's going on? Says the Brat is badass, just too light. Yeah, that's something to consider. I'm not a huge fan of super light knives. My Benchmade tagged out is really cool design, but those scales, that material, it's just so light. I mean, they're designing it to be light, but I'd put some titanium handle, scales on there, make it heavier, and I'd be probably significantly happier. All right, get me out of here. I am interested in this grouper. I am gonna pay attention to that. I'll go ahead and make a bookmark for me to look at later. These Dawns are actually pretty sweet too. Anybody have a Kaiser Dawn? Maybe nobody's really got many of these because they're brand new. Renee Ramon is in the house. How's it going, Renee? Wheezy's here too. Yeah, the Brat seems very cool. I'll probably get a Brat sometime soon. I definitely want to try that integral. I've been and it's a good base price. Oops, I'm backing myself up here. It's a good starter price for an integral. They tend to be kind of a little more expensive. This Dawn is a neat shape. S35V titanium handle. Anyone order one of these yet? What do we think about it? Oh, being slow. It's got good materials. It's got an interesting shape. Ooh, it's a front flipper. Wow, I didn't notice that at first because there wasn't a closed. Oh, there it is. Just front flipper. That looks like a huge front flipper though. Angelo, I'm staying in as long as I can. What's going on, Angelo? Yeah, keep the form factor, but adds the needed heft. What does? AWT scales for the tagged out make it perfect. Yes, Kevin, I've looked at some scales for the tagged out. Like I said, I love the shape and the design. It's just the weight. It just seems so light. I'd rather it be a pound. I'd feel happier about it. I will maybe consider getting some scales at some point. It is cool. Raccoon Tactical, any AWT scales for Benchmade make the knives 100% better, for sure, for sure. Give that weight. Lonnie, what new Civivi from Brian? Mr. Eddie hates the front flippers. Yeah, that Fook, that one is a little showy. It's a little showy, but it's interesting. I really dig this drop bear. Where's my mouse? The clear handle drop bear. I don't have a drop bear yet, and so that is a nice looking one, except for it's a Nitro V steel. I feel like they have some nicer blade steels on them that'd be, maybe that handle, but in a better steel. Does that make sense? Anybody agree? The Nice Guy. I don't know anything about that one either. It kind of has almost an amicus, kind of a slightly bigger amicus look to it. Maybe it's the blade. But yeah, that sale happens at 10. It's just a little 10% sale. My link doesn't really give you a discount or anything as of yet. It's just gonna hook me up if you use that share sale link I have pinned up there on the top. But as things happen with their sales, I'll be sharing the sales. And then if I start getting some type of a discount link, I'll definitely share that as soon as I can. I love a front flipper if the jimps don't tear your thumb all to pieces. Yeah, Blade Walker, getting a good grip on it. There's a couple I have that don't have really any jimps, so they're a little too slippery, and then some that are too rough. You got to kind of work on it. If you're going to make a front flipper, I think you got to spend the time to dial it in. The clear is pretty dope, though. Well, is there any other ones? That's basically all of them for that sale that's coming up. That's just a sale tonight. Yeah, I'd like to see the clear acrylic on some other knives as well, Lou. Arkansas EDC, the Dirac Delta. Dirac Delta. How do you spell that? What? What do you got me looking for here? Dirac Delta. Okay. If I type that, you have to actually type knife. Microtech. There it is. Ooh, look at that one. Arkansas EDC, Microtech Tactical Dirac Delta OTF automatic knife. I like the way the button looks. I'm not a huge OTF. I have a couple, nothing special. They're neat. The young kid, the young Kenman in me was like all about it. Definitely. I've got a knockoff that I got from years ago that I suppose I could grab since we're here. This was younger me. I'll go ahead and bring it to down here. The Infidel. The Benchmade Infidel that is not a Benchmade. I apologize for having a clone. This was bought in the early mid-2000s. McHenry D2 steel. I mean, it's really not that bad. My thumb is bad. But, I mean, the action isn't the worst for a OTF knockoff. Seabald, I personally think D2 steel can be fine, But as I said, I'm just a noob, but when done right, circumstances, D2 can be as good. You know, okay, where's my main? Here it is. I have a D2 SOG Terminus. This knife is awesome. Action is great, super fidgety. The crossbar lock works great. I beat the crap out of it. I don't care if it's wet. I put it away. It's D2. But look. Well, I guess it's cryo D2. Maybe that makes it a little bit better. But I did notice, if you look right there, there's a slight discoloration. But I mean, I've had this for quite a lot of time. I've gotten it wet. I've messed around with it, and I guess you really have to just throw it in a lake and leave it there to maybe, I don't know. I did buy that one Grow cheapo that it was like rusting sitting on my table. My Journey EDC KenmanDanKenman in the house. I need to start making these for other people. Kenman. Dan Kenman. I need to come up with a James Bond kind of a setup thing. It'd be fun. I like CPMD2. Yep. The price is right. You know, inexpensive stuff sometimes. Like I said, if you're not, I don't know, like I said, I beat the crap out of mine. It's fine. Lenny's, oh no, wait, I'm sorry. I can't read sometimes. Okay. All right, let's finish off here. Anyone comment on what other Kaisers, since we're on Kaiser at the moment, are we interested in looking at? We can look at their 50% off sale page quick. Usually have about a half a dozen or so that are half price. Official Feist, the Deviant, Swayback, a Towser K with a custom remember the 5th of November guy. Kaiser Beglighter for $52 and a mini sheepdog. See, these are good prices. Half price. Official mini sheepdog 4V. Why are they saying this is 155? Seems high. CPM 4V. Aluminum. Sheepdogs are great. I want a couple more sheepdogs. I got a couple of them. I'm pretty happy with them so far. Bob's Pocket Knives. What's going on, Bob? Thanks for joining us today. Just got my Kaiser affiliate link, and we're kind of just looking at some of the Kaisers that have been on sale, recently viewed. Look at these prices these are all still 40% off. Use that link. Help a Kenman out. Buy more knives with it, like right away. I tell ya, that's fun. Any other new arrivals we can look at that they got? Basically, all those ones that are going on sale are their new arrivals. So almost all the new arrivals, they got a 10% sale going on a little bit. I do want to get one of these Smoltz. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. TC had one of these. Let me check it out for a little bit. It's a cool little fixed blade. I'm not a huge fixed blade guy, but I am interested in some of them, and I am a collector, and so why aren't these pictures coming up faster? Is there not one that shows the whole knife? Oh, for sake. There we go. It's a cool little knife. I almost like that other one that they've got popping up. That's kind of a weirder, more of a Kenman style. Couple new sheepdogs, of course. It must be a popular one. This Huldra. Anybody order the Huldra? My Journey ordered a Swayback original on the sale for sure. Swayback looks cool. Let me know what you think of that. Original is great. I really like my original. The Serape series are cool. I got a Serape original. Original is just a clean knife. Flicks out easy. Button works. Mine looks like it has eyeballs on the front of it. And then the back is nice and yellow. Oh, I'm not a huge flashy color guy, but this is pretty neat. Pretty neat. Love my Milita. Smolt is like the fixed version of the Milita. Yeah. There you have it. There you have it. KDK is going to use the affiliate money to buy a version of the Cybertruck knife in every scale material. I love it. I want to design something to put in that hole so that your finger doesn't get stuck. You could put like a reverse, you know those like thumb studs you put on the hole? If you put like one of those like right here or something so your finger can't go through it. I don't know. Ridiculous. Joe Isabella. I don't see your comment, but some Fook says you're here. What's going on, Joe? Sebald. Sog Terminus, I will consider it for my new knife, I guess. Sebald. Sebald? Sebald. Sog Terminus is an underrated, I think. 45, 50 bucks, I think, for the base model one. But look at that action on that. Flips out great. Like I said, flicks out easy. The thumb out is good. It just, I'll fail it for you. It's a clean, smaller, excellent, it feels good in the hand. I like the Jimps quite a bit. It's one of those ones that I just think is a great user because it just works every time. You take it out of your pocket, it opens, it closes. You open it, you make your cut, you close it. You want to open it a fancier way, you can, and it just, it works great. I mean, whatever. It's a beater knife. It's one of my beater knives that I beat the crap out of, and it just seems to be holding up very well. The Huldra almost looks cool. The blade to handle length seems off, though. Like the handle looks significantly longer, or the blade should be longer than it is. It's probably because of this aggressive point coming out at the end. I can see what you're saying, though. It seems that that handle is just significantly larger. Titanium and S35VN, it's oh, am I clicking on the, that's funny. This is the page, not that. This is the page. Which one needs to be chucked at a tree? Probably my Terminus. Sebald says, thank you very much. Absolutely. Look at some of my stuff. I review a lot of budget knives, anywhere in that $30 to $80, $100 range. I have some reviews on some that are different price ranges. I don't hold back either. I let you know exactly how I feel about everything. Blade Walker, I got the Terminus XL LTE carbon fiber and S35. I've been beat the crap out of that thing. Yeah, I've seen other versions of the Terminus. I thought about getting one, but I just keep getting other knives too. It's like but maybe I want to dual wield some Terminuses one of these days. Lenny, switching to the TV to eat dinner. Have a great night, guys. Lenny, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being part. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon. Lou would like to see a video of that. What do you want to see a video of, Lou? I'm interested. The guy in the pic has lady hands. Maybe. I swear, it is a thing, because sometimes you just can't get that size. And then, like, I have mine, and my hands are, like, ridiculously long. I have thin fingers, but my hands are super long. So it makes these tiny knives that I can wrap my hand around it twice. Mr. Eddie, I need budget knives. Please gift me some. That's the thing, Eddie. We were talking about it when because I've been carrying some of Eddie's knives. Oh, look at this thing. Tell me that this is not... Listen to this sound. Ready? Clickety clack. Don't talk back. Where is my stuff. Oh, the sound is great. I love it. I love it. Split. Eddie just really pimped that one out. Pimped that one out. What is, oh, let me go back to that for my journey. Look up Civivi X1. Okay, Lonnie, I'll look that up, and then I'm also going to go back to what my journey just said. Okay. Civivi X1. How do I spell that? X1 knife. Okay, that is popping up now. My journey, what's the blue knife on the table? Bottom row. That's this one. This is the Kaiser Amicus. This one's going on sale with a frag pattern for 35 bucks in a couple of hours. But yeah, Kaiser Amicus. It's a flipper only, but you can see whoops. It works great. Fantastic knife. Feels good in the hand. Not too big, but beefy. Solid working knife for sure. But that one that's got the frag pattern that's going on sale in a little bit. Otherwise, they're only 40, 50 bucks. It's not a bad knife. A video of BW beating the crap out of his knife. Yes, Lou. We need to see some knife beating videos. Sebald has big hands too. We need good knives for them big hands. No doubt about it. Yeah, Sebald, I have a lot of big knives. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the ridiculous, like this mini Paragon. Come on, tell me that's not the stupidest thing ever. You want to cut your finger off? Wham! Thing would just slice. Cut it right off. And the big sheepdogs. Man, these sheepdogs are cool. I need to get more. Mr. Eddie is allergic to budget knives. The plan is to send Mr. Eddie all your budget knives and me all your expensive ones. Yeah, Eddie, we could do a 1-for-1 trade. Just 1-for-1 trade. Oh, that's what I was going to say. It's like I had this knife at work and we're like, okay, you know, well, how much is that knife? It's like, well, it could be $500-$600 for that knife. You could buy 10 easily. Super sweet knives for 600 bucks. You know, are they the greatest? No. I mean, you could buy multi-$1,000 knives, but there's like you could buy this 154 and micarta cobalt for 35 bucks right now. 35 bucks. I could buy 20 of these for the price of a $600 knife. Is that $600 knife awesome? Yes. Is this awesome? Yes. So, yeah. Yeah. Is what it is. Arkansas EDC has some knife beating videos. There's some bussy fixed blades and a video of failing the chupacabra lock by spine wagging. That's interesting. You gotta do it. Why get 10 when all you need is one badass knife? You only need one badass knife. And guess what? I currently have one badass knife. Straight from the Mr. Eddie collection. Tell me that handle isn't awesome. This knife is sick. Sebald has subscribed to the channel. Thanks for joining the team. Dude, Mr. Eddie fixed blade. I am not a huge fixed blade guy. Look at this thing. If anybody has a problem with this, you can just tell me. I don't. Now how do you do, what is the finish, what do you call this finish again, Mr. Eddie? It's just like an etched or a, yeah, my brain just shut off. The handle is is what it was. He had a bunch of cool knives, and he was like, "Which one of mine did you want me to want that I want him to send?" And I was like, "That one with that honeycomb kind of pattern is just screaming." It's probably because it was red, and you guys have figured out I like the red. Okay, CVV. X1. That's very similar. Okay, the blade shape, I get it. Compared to the Huldra, let's pull the Huldra up again. So look at the Huldra, and now look at the X1. Yeah, I almost like the blade shape of this one better. Coming soon, $67. Nitro V. Civivi does make some cool stuff too. If you don't have Civivis, I've got a lot of Civivis. They are excellent. Excellent stuff. Budget knives help me learn what styles I like, what locks I'm comfortable with, etc. Agreed, Fook. You can get that knife, you can check it out, you can test it, and you can be like, okay, I like this kind of style. And then, oh, well, they make one in an S90V, or they make one in a Magna Cut or something. Now you can start looking into those things that you like and you want to upgrade to. And why did I? Ooh, look at this. The power of the Met. We have Huldra at home. We have Huldra at home. I gotta find something. Where is it? Huldra at home. I don't have anything that quite... Maybe a pyrite, but no. I'd say this one, maybe the Huldra at home. It's a little different though. This is a sweet knife. Main Street by Concept. Concept Main Street. Lots of different versions. They have a mini that I kind of want to get. Interesting knife. I'm thinking about dyeing it, but I kind of like the yellow. What I did get that I'm considering trying that I don't know if it's going to work. Glow. This is fabric paint. I get fabric dye from the same company and it works good. Fabric paint might be a little different, but I'm going to see if I can try to figure out a way to make like a dye that glows. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's something I'm going to try. It might not. Bob's Pocket Knives. That's a sick one. The Main Street is cool. It's a fun one. Don't get the mini, says Blade Walker. I have that Concept in Arctic Storm Fat Carbon. It's cool, isn't it? I mean, this is a neat shape, interesting knife. Oh, it's got the cool jimps on it. They're like, it's flat across the top. They're carved like into the side. Little notches carved into it rather than lines cut across. Kind of a different way that you can do a jimp. I dig it though. Lock access is the worst I have had on a knife, and it's super small. Oh, on the mini one. This one, I kind of like the way that the lock bar is. It's literally so plain. It almost looks like a coin slot. You put a quarter in or something on the old video games. I dig this knife. I like Concepts. Concepts are cool. We can look at a couple real quick since we're talking about it. I have a lefty version of this Concept Fenrir. So it's got a lefty liner lock, which is cool. Nice front flipper on there. Got the shredded carbon. Flicks out good. Got a really interesting choke up point. Concept Fenrir. Concept Tuckmore is probably one of my favorite knives. This knife is super cool. I love the design of it, the shape of the blade, the flick out. Titanium with the micarta inlay. Really easy lock access that works good for a lefty because it's covered with that micarta, so I can push right here nice and hard and it still flicks out no problem. Ugh, what a cool knife, huh? Probably one of my favorite designs. I don't know what it is, but you know, things just draw you in. Something about that black titanium. I like it a lot. Lonnie says the Fenrir is his favorite concept. It's a good one. I also have this one. What is this one called? Shikari, or does it say? Yeah, it says right there, Shikari. Shikari button lock. Flipper tab only, but ooh, flips out nice. It feels solid. Boom, flips out. It's got, I believe that's titanium accents. Maybe it isn't. I think it is. Yep, see, it's magnetic right there. No magnet right there. But yeah, cool button lock. Just really nice. I don't know what it is. Just a clean look. Been planning to Raccoon Tactical, but rather give it away on channel with another knife or something. What are you giving away, Blade Walker? Jumping in on discussions. Crazy Roach, what's going on, Crazy Roach? Joining the party, just having some good times. The Shikari would be perfect without the plunge lock. Yeah, you, Lou, and your plunges. But look, oh, it works good. Fantastic stuff. Can you dig it? One more concept. Pow. Mini Corvid cleaver. Let's see if I can get a boom, little front flip action. You can also flick this out, but my hand is so big I can't. Let's try. Almost. Such a fun little teeny one. I dig it. What is, oh, there I have, this one's a concept too. Boom. What is this? I think this is called the Convict. Something about this. I saw it. It's cool. I think this has 154. Yeah, 154 CM blade, lock back. Right? Nice. Click out. Solid knife. This is like one I might give to my dad for his birthday. Dad, are you not watching? Interesting stuff. Kind of a new take on an older style, right? The Shikari button lock is a banger. Yeah, it's a cool looking knife. If you haven't checked out Concept, man, Concept does have some really fun stuff. I like them quite a bit. They were really cool. Watch my Blade Show Texas footage, and you can see all the cool stuff. Those guys were really great at their table. Raccoon Tactical has a video doing an opening of the surprise bag. It was a neat experience. Go check out Raccoon Tactical's surprise bag opening. Sub to Raccoon Tactical. Give me a second here. What are we looking at? God, almost 8 o'clock already. I gotta get out some of Eddie's knives. Pause. Hold on. Trying to get the... Wait, that's not you. I thought I was already a subscriber. Raccoon Tactical, what's your channel? Why isn't that coming up? Oh, did I... Sometimes it's... Things don't... Bada boom. There it is. God. Sorry. Everybody sit tight for one moment. Copy. Getting technical. Based. Alright, I just linked Raccoon Tactical. Here's his channel. 25 subscribers, 8 videos. You just opened a mystery bag from Rustic's Red Leather. If you haven't checked him out yet, go ahead and go to that channel. Watch a couple of his videos, subscribe. CJRB Echo. Is there sound on this? CJRB Echo is excellent. I have one. You can listen to it while we watch. Ooh, that's a good one right there. You hear it? He hasn't even opened it yet. There it is. Wow, that does look nice. I like the inlay. I do have a titanium one. Oops, my bad. I've got the titanium one and then the original one. So I can do dueling. But yeah, mine's the original titanium one, so it's just plain, doesn't have any crazy. The newer ones, I got the contour and the designs and stuff on them. Still love the knife. Fantastic knife. Definitely recommend getting one. Raccoon, thanks. Absolutely, bud. Gotta just keep making channels or keep making content. That's the way it works. Is there's a lot of people out there, and you gotta love it. And if you don't love it, it'll show over time because you won't want to keep doing it, and you'll stop. But the people that love it is because it takes work, and it's a lot of time and patience and putting it in. You know, you have to invest your time to make it happen, and if you don't love it, I can see how it'd be difficult. I love this stuff. Sebald, I also looked at the Remet Rhino. I saw it on Raccoon's channel. The Remet's has some cool stuff. I am interested in a few things. What was the one? The Remet. My brain. The Seahorse. I got a Seahorse. The Seahorse is on super sale right now. It's a nice little knife, but here's where your issue is. It's hard to get past that. You take your thumb out of the way and look at this. It just wants to pop back open. There's a double clutch spot right there where it just hits and stops. So you have to actually push it past that, but it means you have to get your thumb out of the way a little bit so you can push it past it to close it. I mean, it works good. It's a nice looking knife. Flips out. I'm going to do a die on it. It'll be all right. But right now, I think it's like $15 or something like that. It's crazy. Clint, have a good night. Thanks for coming. Great live, Kenman. Everyone have a great night. Blade Walker says it looks good. He has a titanium one himself. Yep, they are fantastic. Mars Valley Fat Carbon on Bob's. Yeah, Lou, there's a lot of other things out there that it's like there's just so many things, and there's just, the list piles up, and some of the things you're interested in kind of fall back, and then you don't end up not jumping on it, and then end up, maybe you'll get it later. What is that Remet that I have? Is that the Rhino, or is my brain completely shut off? I can't even find it. Find it. It is the Rhino, isn't it? Someone help me. This is the Remet Rhino, right? Mine is the original. So the button doesn't work like a button lock. Here's a normal button lock. I push the button, swing it out, close it, swing it out, close it. This button lock, you hit that button, nothing happens. It's not coming out. So flick that out, and I hit the button, I can close it. But I hit the button again, I can't swing it out. It doesn't work like a normal button lock. It's like a liner lock with a detent. Right? And if you look at the button, it doesn't move when the detent hits. Watch. Button doesn't change. On a button lock, you see when it clicks in, the button shifts. So this one acts a little different. It doesn't have a rear flipper. It does have a little front flipper on there that you can use, and you can thumb it out and flick it out. But this is the first version that they had, where the newer versions that they have now, I think they all work like a normal button lock. I had forgotten I had that. I'm thinking about doing a die or something on that. What does everyone think? Yeah? Nah? It is a nice little knife. I do like it. And ultimately, the action, the way it works, it's not the same as a normal button lock, but it's still fun. Part of the die pile. We are going to do it. Raccoon Tactical is actually flicking the Rhino as he watching. Raccoon, do you have one of the newer ones or one of the older ones like mine? Yeah, I totally forgot I had a Rhino. I'm like losing my brain. Sometimes you got more than 100 knives. You start. The Rhino also has a black back flipper on the new one. Mr. Eddie. Gifted to me. Eddie wants gifts. Eddie, didn't you just buy? What did you just buy? Eddie, didn't you just buy like 3 more Hinderers, Eddie? Pretty sure the most recent purchases Eddie bought. Yeah. Dude likes to buy some sweet stuff. Look at the Wild M390 Kaiser Deviant on sale. Didn't we look at that? Sorry, my eyes itching. Kaiser Deviant on sale. Oh yeah, half price. What? For non-American made. What's everybody think about the Friday Club Deviant? Yeah. Half price from 150. And a Chavez and a Midgards. Yeah. Eddie, gifted to me. People looking at your collection like, bro, give me one of your knives. I'll sell it and buy 5 other knives with it. Although, dude, his knives. We're gonna look at those. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I gotta pee. I'm gonna Ultim real quick, and I'm gonna actually get up and do it. I haven't done this for a live stream yet, but here we are. I'll go ahead and put it on this real quick. Tell Blade Walker the heat treat of that thing. And I will be back in 1 minute or so. Poop. Is it number 1 or number 2? I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. And he's human. He's an actual human. Oh, at least I could have put the music back on. Yeah, I need to work on that. I'm not used to this. Bob's Pocket Knife's got to head out. Have a great night, Bob. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Ah, yes, indeed. Here we are. I'm an actual human. I went to the bathroom. Or maybe I'm lying. This was all a ruse just to make you all believe that I am human. I don't know. Don't leave, Blade Walker. Please. It would be sad face. I'm going to try to refresh this again really quick and see if it pops up. It doesn't, though. How strange. Okay. Popped back. I'm alive. Okay. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? Hands are almost dry. Fresh and so clean. Okay. Let's do some stuff. I think I would take the second one on the upper left, says Seabald. This one here. This is the sheepdog, full-size sheepdog. Cool knife, got some nice jimps up on top. Good little choke up spot right there. Sheepdog is pretty fun. I actually really like it. I really want to get a good patina on that micarta, Lou. But the mini sheepdog, Sebald, look at this little one. I'm not into the smaller knives, but I started looking at them and getting into them. This button lock flicks out. Thumb is terrible. My thumb is terrible. Ha! Honestly, though, it is good. Look at the way the short little, I choke up on it and grab right here. Feels nice. Feels nice. Poutine. Anybody ever have poutine? It's Canadian. It's like French fries and mashed potatoes and gravy or something like that, all kind of mixed together. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. It's a state fair food thing here. I'm a big state fair going guy. Anybody else like going state fair? But yeah, click that Kaiser link up there, my share sale Kaiser link, and go to Kaiser, buy some stuff, give me a little kickback, and I'll buy some stuff to show on the channel in the future. I'll take the button left. The button left, Eddie. This one? Dogfish. Oh my God, what is my problem today? I can't do anything. I am not a knife opener, I guess, apparently. Apparently. Which one didn't we open up that's on the table that's super fun that hasn't gotten any attention? The Urban Buoy? Tell me this little dude isn't rad. Cheese curds and gravy on fries. Delicious. That's what it was. Cheese curds. Not mashed potatoes. Fries, cheese curds with gravy on them. Fantastic raccoon. Good stuff. Boom. Yeah, Eddie wants the dogfish. Eddie, it is a cool knife. The ripple pattern on there, really neat. Front flipper and the rear and the flick. Come on. And a good choke up. Good spot choke up on. I believe this is 154 cm as well. Yep. But yeah, you can choke up on that right there and you just have some really good controlled cuts with it. Fantastic. Okay, it is time. What else did I want to cover today? Pardon me. Yep. Upcoming. I want to look at some of Eddie's knives. So we've been looking at these Kaisers all night. I am going to get them out of our world. And we can look at a few other things for this last hour or so. But if there's any other Kaisers you want to talk about, look at, I did just make that video. You can watch kind of a little breakdown on all of these, how I feel about them, how I feel about Kaiser, which I'm pretty happy with. As far as companies that I want to be affiliated with, they are definitely one. The fact that I have 19 Kaisers shows something. You know, I didn't have any Kaisers a year ago. If you just want a worker, get a Lieb. 40, 50 bucks. KDK, you can do it. Believe in yourself, and your knife flicking dreams will come true. I have a knife Eddie likes. Fuchs got one too. Yeah, you could trade him. Say, okay, Eddie, I'll trade you my dogfish for your Hinderer. He doesn't like it anymore. Eddie doesn't like it anymore. Now he's done it. Lou says he's torn between Kaisers and Vostieds. Vostied's been making some killer stuff, and they've been doing that stuff with the locks. Might be the new stuff. Oh, this little guy. Tell me the little albatross isn't just dope. Little flick action. Oh, come on. Look at that. Handle material. Nice wood. Nice little Damascus pattern. Who doesn't like these silly little ones? This one might be too big. Lou, you watching? Got it. Got it. Ooh, update on the baby banter with the Warncliffe. All these smaller knives, I've been taking the pocket clip off of. I really like the way they fit in my 5th pocket with no clip. The baby banters, micarta is super smooth, right? And it basically, without the pocket clip, it was like slipping out of my hand like that. I would like have it, and I was doing that kind of a thing. I put the pocket clip back on, and now it becomes like a little handle. See, my fingers kind of touch it. It can't flick out. It's like stuck. Very stuck. Boom. All right, we'll just keep vanishing all my mini knives until I run out completely. You like that one better, Lou? Censor! I love Censor. Who said it the other week? Censor's commitment to replying with emojis. Speaking of which, I'm not trying. Wait, what is going on here? Yeah. I do have some emojis. There's one of them. Boom. I'll just go ahead and pop them all. Bang, 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 bang. Boom. Emojis. So yeah, if you decide to want to become a member of the channel, starting to make some little emojis there I just posted, you can see. Trying to come up with some interesting things for the channel. You can see under Fookdoozle's been a member for a little more than a month, so he's got the second photo up there of the lightning pyrite 2-month member. Mr. Fook was my first member. He, by becoming the first member of the channel, he won a free little knife. I sent him a little, one of those Demco neck knives. I don't know if you've seen those. I have a little unboxing of it, but it was a fun little knife, and I sent it out to him, and he just got it. You had a chance to play with that thing yet, Fook? There you go, Fook in Arkansas, EDC. He's got the first month one with the red frack. So I'm kind of trying to get the channel customizations going. I'm working on it. Keep updating it as I can. It's been fun. Lou, Censor cracks me up. Yeah, Censor is hilarious. Mr. Eddie. Eddie has not named this knife as of yet, Fook Doozle, it was the Demco Armature 2 with the shark's foot blade. Yeah, really cool little knife. It's fun. You put a cord on it. I like it. I'm going to order another one. They have a few different versions. But it was cool. I figured it would be a good little giveaway knife. Glad Fook likes it. Yeah, so the Mr. Eddie knife that I think I want to buy from him. Eddie, what was the name of this? What do you call this? The surface that you put on here? Not the dents, but like the dark, kind of worn and weathered. I didn't notice. Is this coming from the sheath, maybe? Those lines across there? I think I'll call it number 2. The number 2? Eddie, this is your number 1. This thing is awesome. But yeah, I'm interested in how you did this acid wash. So is that happening right? I know it doesn't really mind. I don't mind that much, but I think those might be coming from the sheath, perhaps. Not trying to put down the work, not saying anything negative, whatever. This knife is super cool. I love it. The moon rock. Those dents. I love the dents. And then the way he did this one right here, it just has this natural quality to it, right? But when I get in here with my thumb and ride up to where I want it to go, it catches right into this little groove where it starts to go up, and it just sits perfect. It sits perfect. I really enjoy the way it feels in my hand, Eddie. This thing is awesome. I already told him I wanted to buy it. Pretty much, it's a done deal. Just need to make sure I don't spend all my money. I keep ordering knives, and I'm gonna run out of money. Or I put money away for savings and stuff like that, but I try to make sure that I have a planned budget for what I buy. You know what I mean? Like a glove, it does. It just, look at that. Where my hand comes around, boom. Look at how they just come right up. It's like it's exactly the size. It's making 3 more similar to this one. They're going to look cool. They are sweet. I'm going to leave that right up here. Irian webcam. Ooh, go away. I'll set up something different for that. All right, let's keep looking at some more Eddies. We already took this one out, the RS Chaos. Vosted is making some cool stuff. I really love the design and shape and style and look of this knife. I think it's fantastic. This is one that I've had a chance to kind of carry around. I haven't really cut anything with it. I'm babying Eddie's knives. I'm kind of holding them, opening them, closing them, getting familiar with them, but I'm not really using them per se. You know, it's like they're expensive, and I'd like to send them back to them basically exactly how they were. And I don't want to be cutting tape and doing stuff and putting residue on there. Maybe a little piece of paper or something here or there. But I basically haven't really done much other than just kind of carry them around and enjoy them for the knives that they are and just see how they work and what I feel about them. Again, the design, the style, the look of this knife, awesome. I love it so much. One of the things I was hesitant at a $250 knife is it compatible for a lefty? Clip doesn't go to the other side, so that's kind of a eh. And then the button locks. Button locks don't tend to bother me as a lefty, but because this one is lower, and like I said, I'm holding it like this, it's more where my middle finger is versus when you have it in your hand or your right hand, it's like your thumb sits on it pretty well. Blade Walker, I usually end up with sales. Yeah, when there's stuff on sales. Sending them back with Dankman cooties. But yeah, this knife, it feels great. The choke up spot feels really awesome. Everything about it is great, other than the fact that when I'm holding it with my left hand, when I go to touch that, if I want to use that button with my index, I feel like I'm holding the knife so low, you know? So it's just, it doesn't quite do it for me. which leads me to think maybe I'll try that new one that they came out with, or maybe the, I do like the Thusday Thunderbird. I think that one's super cool, and I would be considering. Eddie, let's refresh. Or did you send them to me, Eddie, or you posted them on Instagram? Looks like you must have sent them to me. All right, there it is. So Eddie just sent me a couple pics. There is his little logo right there, MEK. Boom, boom, and boom. Wow, look at this one here. It's just a beefy looking blade. These similar to mine? They almost look thicker. Like they look a little more, they got a little more thickness behind that blade. Almost. Mr. Eddie has a Thunderbird. Thunderbirds are sweet. Okay, back to here. Another one that I've had a chance to kind of carry around and enjoy is the Tactile Knife Co. Rockwall with this frag pattern. This knife is cool. It's got a really nice sound. Opens really good. Here's the scary part. It wants to come down and it wants to cut me. In fact, I have a little mark right there from that type of thing happening because it doesn't have... if I use my right hand, I can go like that with my right hand. And it's going to come down and it's going to catch my nail. You know, so if I slam it, if it just flies down, it's going to hit me in the nail. And then I go like that and we're good to go. This left side, if you go to slam it down, look where you're at. It's just, you can't really get your nail in there as easily without kind of catching the front of your thumb at the same time. But if I bring it around steady, boom, it drops really nice. Listen to that crisp flick out. Really nice knife. Feels good in the hand. I wish it was a little bit bigger. I think they do make some larger ones. These are expensive. But it does look really nice in that frag pattern when it's not straight. It's at that like angle like that. I think that looks super cool. Blade Walker, I did the kickstart on the Anklo, but when I saw a review, I backed out. Now I'm thinking I maybe made the wrong choice. The Anklo. Thusday Anklo. Ankilo. Now you're thinking it's good. The Rockwall is a winner. It's a great knife. Eddie says when they get heat treated and they sharpen, they lose some belly, so that kind of brings it a little bit closer to like mine. Yeah, so I have carried the Thusday around. I enjoyed it. It's thin. It's nice. It's a very gentleman's kind of a knife. It's a good knife. It's American made, Magna cut. I mean, solid stuff, but a little expensive for my. It's something that just needs to stick out. Like this type of a look, I prefer over a really clean kind of a simple look. But you know, everybody's just got a little how they feel about it. Definitely messed around with the Cicada. Spelled the Cicada wrong. It's funny. If you're old enough, I'm dating myself. John Cicada. I spelled it like John Cicada, and it's Cicada, C-I, and I spelled it S-E. I don't know. I was whatever. It's an interesting knife. It's a really cool integral handle. Yeah, it even says right there, Cicada, and I spelled it S-E-C. Like, I went and tried to fix it and change it, but one of them was like embedded into the video on the pocket check or whatever, so it is what it is, but that's fine. What's interesting about this one that I wasn't completely aware of at first is that it's locked. It's closed. It does not open. You do this to open it, but you have to push this button first. So you have to push the button down and then you can flick it out. And so it kind of requires the button, which is a little different. You can just whip it out, swing it like that. Not the easiest because it's small and short. But even with the left hand, you can push that button and flick it out fairly well. It's only sharp on the one side. This side is dull, kind of a false edge. It's designed to be like a necklace knife. It's beautiful. The cicada pattern with that integral handle. One screw right there holding this all together. Dropping it a couple inches on the table, sorry. Eddie's like, no. It's soft leather on top of foam. This thing is cool. One of my friends at work is actually considering buying one. She doesn't really have too many knives, and she's like, I like that one. I'm like, well, it's $250, and she's considering buying it. So if she does, she was like, yeah, I'll have you can do the unboxing of it. And I'm like, well, I already looked at one, but maybe, I don't know, we'll see. We will see. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'll keep this out. Kind of getting some of Eddie's knives out here. Kind of look at some of the stuff we have been enjoying, or I've been enjoying. The Hinderer Eclipse. This is a nice knife. I carried this one around today, basically had it in my pocket, sat there at a couple of spots and just sat and opened it for a while. Someone said last week that these aren't really thumb studs. They're actually the stops. The stop pins. They're designed to be the stop pin for the blade. They're not actually designed to be thumb studs, even though you can use it as a thumb stud, so it's fine. But the flip out works really good. Eddie added this aftermarket scale to it, which is cool. Nice looking. There's a nice selling point right there. That sweet looking blade, the USA Magna Cut. I like the way that the sharpening edge goes nice and mirrored, but then it gets a little bit wider at that tip. Cool looking knife. They're expensive. I wasn't really a major, huge fan of the Hinderers, but having one in my hand and being able to kind of enjoy it and open it, it's really locked in right there. The way that this is designed, it kind of forces it in first two fingers right there, but that curl around with my finger size, it like, look at that, it like sits in there. And then the next one goes boom, and then foosh. Great feel on the hand. It's like a $600 knife, says Sebald. Well, yeah. Yeah. That's one of the reasons Eddie sent me some of this stuff, because it's a little out of my range as far as like where I'm at and what I'm doing and spending things on. I would like to get some more nice knives like this in the future. And when you've got a US made Magna Cut, you know that you're getting something that's quality, that's going to last. I mean, you could throw that blade in the ocean for a month. It'd be fine. Would be fine. What else are we looking at? What was the name of this one again, Eddie? Medford, well, I'm getting a call. Hold on, get rid of that. Eddie says if I buy less Kaisers, I can buy more expensive ones. But that's the thing, is I could go and buy 6, 7, 8 knives, or I could just not, and then just buy one. And then not, and then buy one. Praetorian. Medford Praetorian. This thing is excellent as well. That sound. Diarrhea Tonto. The yellow that is on this, it's kind of a gross color, but I really like it. It feels good in the hand. Here's another one that's just quite an expensive knife. Very expensive. But I don't know what, Eddie, but this, listen to that. That sound. It's crazy. It just sounds great. Feels good. It's another one where I was nervous to carry it around, so I didn't really enjoy it as much because I was more worried about, is it still in my pocket? But I spent the day kind of holding it. That Medford announced today that they'll be discontinuing production of those until further notice. So, Mr. Eddie, this just became a little bit more of a hot commodity, huh? It's a beautiful knife. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. And it was enjoyable. I liked carrying it around. All right. Was there any others? I think as far as the Eddie knives, those are the only ones that I really handled and carried for more than like just sitting at home a little bit. I've got another week with them or so. I'm gonna give them some their due time and see how I feel about it. All right. Next one up here. Continue looking at some of Eddie's. I haven't taken this one anywhere, but I have been sitting at home on the couch with it. I don't know if I will try carrying this for a day or not, just because it's like we're pretty much in shorts weather now, and it's just so huge. Like, what? Mr. Eddie's nickname in high school was High Commodity, or Hot Commodity. This is the Beowulf Beast. This thing is out of control. Sebald, look at the thickness. Look at that. It's bananas. It's just, I mean, look at this next to the Rockwell. the blade is almost as thick as the Rockwell's handle. For Christ's sake. It's crazy. Sebald, what do you think about this Medford's, huh? 0.23 inch, it's almost a 1/4 inch thickness on the blade and 3/4 of an inch on the handle of this death guillotine. Put your finger in the way. And oops. Isn't it great? Ah! These overbuilt, Medford makes some just absolutely insane stuff. Lou, I love this knife. I love Medford's, or Midgard's. They, Medford too. But these overbuilts, I want more. I love overbuilt. It's silly. I didn't get expensive in case something happened and I had to pay for it. Oh, this thing weighs a pound. But the way your thumb sits in there, this huge thing, I'm going to definitely play around with it some more. Enjoy it for a little bit more time before I have to send it back. See? That's all I need. All I need. Give me some red lights, a Rubik's Cube or two, and some completely ridiculous overbuilt knives like this. It's just fantastic. It's just so great. Look at that just makes me so happy. Let's look at the other one. He gave me two. I'm going to apologize again, Eddie. What was the name of this one? Another Midgard's Messer. Lonnie, it is awesome. It's just crazy. This one's super cool too. It feels nice. This is one where I wasn't a huge fan of the look of it. But it's got a feeling. I have a feeling. My pants are getting tight. Just kidding. Yeah, this feels nice. Like when you just shut your eyes. Again, not a huge fan of the look completely, but when I close my eyes and I grab it like this and I hold it and I feel those jimps and the thickness of that. It's awesome. It's awesome. Beast. I have a little struggle flicking it out sometimes, but That's what I said. The Eddie collection. The Bomber? The Viking Bomber? And Eddie just got the other one, the Viking. That thing is, or is it a mini Viking, or I don't remember. That thing is super cool too, though. Definitely. All right, let's pull out the hoback. This thing is a serious beast. Okay, what was it? Hoback. Oh, I just look on the sheet. The Hoback Husky. The Hoback Husky is enormous. Ha! Look at how big this thing is. I think this was one of the most expensive ones he sent too. This one has got a big price tag and a huge size. Look at how thick it is. It is a beast boy. It's just so thick. Oh, crap. You gotta be careful though, because look at these teeth. Look at the jimps. The jimps are like someone took a bite out of it and there's like teeth marks. Right? And one of the first times I opened it, I really dug in like here. And when I went, it's like you're dragging your fingers. Look at that. You can hear it. It's like just sharp, huge teeth. You can cut yourself on those things. But man, this thing is huge. You can flick it out. Let's go ahead and get that thickness. Another 1/4 inch blade with a 3/4 inch handle. So this got the same thickness as the Beowulf, only it's longer. Not quite as wide this way, obviously, with the blade, but I mean, this thing is a beast. The Hoback Hog that I can't even get on the screen. Be careful. Don't be scratching stuff up here. Delicately. Yeah. The Hoback. Rad. Rad. I don't even know. I'm going to have to put some of these away just to make some room. Cicada is a cutie. We're going to retire it for the night. The Rockwall is a really nice looking knife too. I like it. Midgards. Oh, that sound. Just got this clickiness that there's something about that tactical, that click sound. It just sensation. All right, one of the Midgards can go. We'll leave the Beowulf. Let's do a little bit more rearranging here. Up there, Beowulf. The two big ones up top. They look small sitting up there. Can go ahead and leave those out for now. What else do we have? The Heretic knives. See, Eddie, I've been keeping them all in the boxes, keeping them all nice for you. I baby my knives, so Eddie sends me this pile of expensive knives. Damn right I'm babying these things. This one scared me at first. This Heretic, what is this called again? The Heretic knives, monster. Magna Cut, Pariah. There you go. January 2024, USA, Pariah, Magna Cut, sweet looking handle. Listen. Click, boom. I touched something that ruined the click. It's sick. MPG is here. Rewind the video. Pause that. Reverse it. Play it back. How's it going, MPG? How's the family? How are the sicko kids? Making you more sick? Feeling any better, I hope? Yeah, this Pariah. I had forgotten I'd asked him for some knives from him. Click. And I forgot that what I'd asked for, that this one was an auto. And where is it? Right here. See that little, the bottom of the screen? That, I tagged it. It was like right here and went around like that, and it kind of caught it as it was coming out. I've noticed that I hold the button down too long and it kind of double bounces. I should just try to do that more and just pay attention. I sit there and kind of hold the button and it's like titting because it hasn't clicked shut because I've been kind of pushing the button, which is allowing it to do that. Ugh. Just a beefy knife. It feels great. These jimps are huge. I'll probably be carrying that one or messing around a little more in the next couple days. Like I said, the rest of these I haven't really had a chance to mess around too much with, but in the next week or so, I'm going to give them a little more attention. All right, we have the Something Obscene. This one is cool. Does it say on the card? This is the PVD Purple Haze. Something Obscene. What do we got? Oh, stiletto. Sebald, I do have a little stiletto or a little sidetrack here off of Eddie's. Hey, Eddie, what do you know about this? Oh, I almost dropped it. MPG, I'm getting better, but still mindless. Sun's getting better, but you're a zombie. Yeah, okay, look at the action on this. Ready? Pow! Italy. Tell me this isn't just a fun little stiletto. Bam. Fires out. I got that off of Blade HQ for like 25 bucks if you're interested. Not a bad little guy. TKE just made a video on the Lek. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. The lightning hole. You like the lightning hole up high or down low? It's the difference between the old model and the new one. It's got a great look. I like the shape. I'm a cleaver kind of a blade guy. I think cleavers are cool. Designs. Thing flips out nice. Got a nice drop to it. You can get your finger in there and flick it out. Feels pretty good. That gerbil size stiletto is awesome. Right, Lou? I saw it and I was like, oh my goodness. And then I saw a video on it and how well it fires out. And it was like, ha, no brainer. I'll take it. Why wouldn't you? Blade Walker has a Hubertus German switchblade. That sounds fun. MPG, hey Mr. Eddie, sorry I haven't gotten the list to you. Uh-oh. Eddie was cheating on TKE with me, apparently. Now what, MPG? I don't want to say slutty. Oh, look at those new knives. Yeah, these are cool. Saw a couple of them at Blade Show Texas. They were fun. They Something Obscene does some really interesting stuff. They do make some all lefty versions of things. I think when I go to the next Blade Show, I'm going to talk to those guys a little bit more. If you have not been to Blade Show, sorry, I'm going to take a little sip. It's crazy. It was so overwhelming when I walked in the first time. I mean, I knew I had some plans I wanted to film. I wanted to do some stuff. But I walked in, and I swear I walked around for an hour before even going to, like, a booth. It was just so overwhelming. It was great. It was like, where do I start? I don't even... What? I don't know what to do. And it was just crazy. It took me a day to kind of settle in, and then once I settled in, then I was able to hit up some spots. But I missed Vosteed. I walked by there, and they had a smaller table, and it was kind of busy the few times I went by. And so I ended up not really spending time there. I didn't really grab that RS Chaos like this. when I was there to kind of mess around with it. And so I missed the Thusday table. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't really spend any time there. And before you know it, the weekend was over. Also, it was the Something Obscene table. I kind of walked by there, but it seemed like they always had a lot of people, which is, it's understandable. That's how it is. And I just, you go to look something else, and before you know it, the weekend's over, and you realize, oh, I didn't get over there, and whatever. But go to Blade Show. If you can go to one of the Blade shows, there's one coming up in a couple of weeks. I wish I could go, but I'm not going to be able to. But I'm going to be in another one soon. Maybe the one in the next one coming up, or maybe Texas next year. I don't know. Angelo, how long was the power out? Angelo had the power out. What's going on, Angelo? No power sucks. I have a little electric generator, though, that I can power a bunch of stuff for a day or two, which is kind of fun, if need be. Okay, let's go on. I just checked. There's the Something Obscene. And I put this back in the box after last Thursday and haven't pulled it back out of the box yet. What? I guess I probably know why. Because I knew I was going to like the Kunwu Padre. But after handling this for a while, I'm going to hide myself for a second here. Kunwu Padre. Flicks out fantastic. Closes nice. Front flipper for days. 4 days. Good drop. Good flick. Right? That front flipper is super easy. Choke up spot. Oh, love the Padre. But this there we go. I can't flick it out because I'm putting pressure on the bar. If I grab here and put my thumb over there, I can flick it out. But any pressure on that bar prevents it from working, so now I can't do the flick outs. I can do the front flipper action fine, but it kind of takes out that ability. Oh my God, Dan. We're good. It takes away that ability to do that flick out. And I just can't, and that sucks because on the right hand, boom. Fantastic. What are we talking about? Feet picks? Show, knife, and feet is what someone said in Tri-States the other day. So much fun. I tell you what, the community, the reason I love this knives thing, the community, it's you guys. I'm just having a blast. All the people I've met and been interacting with lately are just super fun, and they like knives. I talk to some of my friends about knives, and they don't care. They're not interested. And that's fine. I got a lot of friends, they only like disc golf, for example. I have a couple buddies, that's the only thing they do. I go fishing one week, and I play disc golf another week, and I play with knives, and I do this, and what are you guys doing? Oh, we're going disc golfing. That's it. I have a lot of variety, a lot of things I like to do, a lot to try. Oh, here's this focus thing. It's happened a couple of times. Still out of focus. There it is. Wow. I'm losing myself. But yeah, okay, so back to Kunwu. Excellent knife. They make a lefty version of the Padre. So it's exactly this, except for a lefty version. So everything I do with my right hand and how it feels good with my right, I could do. Blade Walker got to take off. Thanks for coming by, Blade Walker. I always appreciate talking to you. We'll see you sometime soon. Keep it up, the good fight. But yeah, feels so good in the right hand, looks so good. The blade is awesome. It makes me really want to get that lefty version, and I probably will at some time, but I'm going to need to budget for it because it's a $300 knife. That front flipper is sick. If you want to buy an expensive, $300 and have a nice front flipper, this is one that works for sure. I mean, pow! That blade is great too. What a cool shape. And the titanium with that pattern. Ooh, yes. Sebald's in the Netherlands, but hey, you never know. How you like the Netherlands? That sounds like a fun place to visit. And from the Eddie collection. Eddie's most famous knife. Oh wait, no, this is mine. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was from the Eddie collection. My gas station dragon. This might be the coolest knife I have if it weren't for... Jeez. It's an assisted opening and I still screwed it up. Silliness. Yeah, this is my Zelda knife. Tell me that's not the coolest thing ever. Kenman, you just went from a Padre to the couple of the dumbest gas station knives. Yeah. What about the Gerber turd? You guys saw me work with the Gerber turd? Doesn't want to close, but I did the laser mark on that. Turn this turd into a polished turd. Yeah. I'll go ahead and grab one of my favorites though. I mean, obviously I can't not get out the Civivi Vision FG. Oh. Everybody knows I did the red dye on this. This is like a KenmanDanKenman staple for the channel. The old Vision FG. Ooh, what am I doing there? I like the laser mark. The rest of the knife can, yeah, Wheezy, it's still a turd. Still a full-on turd burglar. But that's cool. This one I haven't messed around with too much, but I do like it. This is a Baltic Blades custom. This is from near the Netherlands. Where is Baltic Blades out of again? I can't remember. But Baltic Blades is over there on your side of the pond. I actually won this. This was a giveaway off of Tri-State. If you haven't seen Tri-State stuff, he's got a lot of really good, cool stuff. He does a lot of lives. But yeah, he did a giveaway. I think this was for his like 10,000 or 12,000 giveaway. I got this Baltic Blades. I gotta look real quick. It might say, if I can find it, which I can't. So, never mind. It is a fun little scalpel blade, though. Let me look this up quick. Baltic Blades. Lithuanian. No, made from Lithuanian, European, and U.S. made materials. But yeah, there's mine. The Angus. That's him. That is Baltic Blades. We're trying to find. Contact me. I was hoping that it would be there. Shipping. Worldwide shipping is available to almost everywhere except for Russia. Lithuanian. Yeah. Baltic Blades. If you're interested in some handmade cool stuff. He's got some videos too. You can watch him making these with some handles. Pretty cool stuff. I dig it. I dig it. We need some Dutch curse words in the chat, Sebald. The best product from the Netherlands is Gouda cheese. I've never been over there. I'd like to. I play Ticket to Ride with the European version. That's the closest I've been to getting over there. You got a full dictionary of them. Look them up yourself, you stupid. That's what he says. That's fun. That is fun. I keep putting it off, but I gotta do the field test with this. The $17 folding hatchet Rough Rider. Tell me it's not half stop for days. Boom. What are we doing? What are we doing? I do love this though. Come on. Tuck more. Tuck more. Do. The rest of Eddie's knives back out here. Or at least a couple of them. We're looking at just a little shy of 9 o'clock. What a nice night. It's been pretty fun. Dutch like that? Yeah. Who doesn't love knives? I mean, come on. Why wouldn't you? I think I need to change it up. Maybe do a different location sometime soon. I know a couple of you, Lou wants me to get into the fish tank room. I could probably do that sometime soon. Or maybe over on the other side I got some more plants. Kind of change it up a little bit. Oh, so we're getting to the end of the night. Not as many of you here anymore, but I can give you a little talk to you guys about it. KDK, you keep saying you'll make a mini hatchet vid, but you never do. I got to keep it coming back, like waiting, you know, like I figured the hatchet is the way that I can keep everyone. Mr. Eddie, I would love to have the Padre. I have your Padre. You think I'm not going to give it back? Robo, Steve-O, 9 o'clock, I'm going to get grounded if I don't go to bed soon. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely are. But I'm going to be done here pretty soon. If you can hang out for a few more minutes, and you could go, you can click my link for my share sale account to my Kaiser affiliate. And then at 9 o'clock, they've got that sale going on. Grab a knife or two. Then I'll use that money to buy more knives. What do you think? Do it for me. I'm making purchases for Kenman. You know? Alright, let's click and see if it's not, it hasn't popped yet. It hasn't popped yet, but it doesn't, I think it's in like 7 minutes. This is gonna go on sale. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna try. Conventional methods. Dan, are you going to solve that Rubik's Cube ever? You want me to do that real quick? Why not? This one? All right. Split screen. Let's go right here. Here we are. How long is it going to take? MPG has taken several naps during this stream. MPG needs rest. She's been sick. Conventional methods better be taking care of her. So how long is it going to take? And don't say 8 seconds because it's not, I'm not that good. Fitbit owns the Evo 3. It looks a bit like the Padre. MPG, no I haven't. Yes, solve it. Just solve it. You want me to explain how it works? Okay, here we are. We have a completely unsolved cube. Everybody ready? I'm not going to go super fast because I'm going to explain. But we're going to make a white cross. First thing I'm going to do is make a white cross. And so in order to do that, we're going to do this, that, and that. But you also have to make sure this orange matches the red, green matches the blue. Okay, now we're going to put in some slots. So I need to find the stuff for the slots. Here's 2 of them right here. So we'll go like this. First one in. Boom, slots done. Second one, blue and orange is right here. So we'll go like that, and then like that, and they're in. Now we've got the red blues. They go here. We got to separate them. Sexy move, and they're in. We've got the last one right here. Got the green and orange and the other green and orange. We can go like that, and now they're in. We're on the last layer. Do a couple moves to try to get what we want. All right, and now we are here. You can do a T-perm like that, and then we've got a, and we are solved, ladies and gentlemen. How long was it? I'm not sure. It was probably a little less than a minute. My best time is about 30 seconds. Josh can solve in like 30 seconds. Wheezy. Right on, Josh. Yeah, my best time is about 30 seconds. It's learning all these moves like this. Like this is a T-perm, and that solves just that. You know, and so you gotta practice. But if you want it, I've been doing this for a long time, but I'm still not that good. There's these kids who can do it in like 8 seconds. So a 30 seconds time, it's not terrible, but it could be better. If you see in my intro, I use this one. This is another cube, but this is a bump cube, which means when you turn it, they get bumped off center, right? So if I turn another one, it gets bumped off center, and then you turn it again, look what happens. And now you've got a confusing mess. And they're all the same color, so you have to go by shape to solve it. And if you watch my intro, you can go back and watch the intro. I do solve it. This one takes me a little bit longer, but it's fun. Conventional method says it was 45 seconds. Not bad. Holy shrimp. What's one that's fun? Hold on. Wait. Boom. V-perm. Pretty fun stuff. I love it. Yeah, if anybody wants, I can do some more stuff with cubes anytime. I've got a bunch of them. I've probably got 100 cubes in my collection as well. So it's one of those things. Conventional. It hurts your head, but like I showed you before, it is literally, you are solving sections. Like, see, all these are all done, and this section is missing. So you need to fill in that section. So you got to find the pieces, and it's the orange and the blue one. So you have this orange and blue one with the white right here, and then the other orange and blue one here. So then you have to just learn how to put them together. So they're here. I know that if I go like this, they are now together, right? And now they're together, you just sledgehammer it into position. So here they are again. Now the blue and orange one's down here, and the other one's up there, right? Well, all you gotta do is put them together and then put them in the slot. Easy as that. He says solve a 5x5 next. Like I would have a 5x5. I'm coming. All right. 5x5. Right here. Fook's got to go. That's all the time I have. Fook, thanks for swinging by. Much appreciated. Have an excellent night. Frequently bought together, coming soon. I'm checking the Kaiser link. Yeah, so this is a 5x5. I'm not going to solve it right now. It's going to take me a little bit longer to do a 5x5, but you can. I also have a 9x9. I mean, why wouldn't you have a 9x9? Right? Boom. Tell me that thing's not huge. Lou, KDK, it's not fun if you're good at it. I was looking forward to having a mini breakdown and taking the stickers off. The other thing, Lou, is like, okay, here, where are we at? What did I do? Oh, is this a... Oops. Oh. I don't remember what that is. So here now I'm having a little meltdown. Wow, what have I done? Which one is this? Okay, that's a T-perm first. Right, and then this one is there, and that, I don't remember what that one is. Jesus Christ. 9x9. Oh yeah, this one doesn't have stickers on it. It's a sticker list. And then look, you can also do this. Maybe not. Maybe this one's too tight. Some of them you can actually rotate a cube right in it. I can't do it. Okay, should I solve this again real quick? I screwed it up. Boom. Boom. Okay, so I need to redo that white, which is go like that. And then you basically have to back out and start over. Here we go. Green and red go right there. And orange and blue. Or I mean orange and... Now I'm like blind, I can't see. There they are. Got it. And this one here. Alright, now we're back in. And then you got one of these. And now we are here. And then got it. But yeah, some of them you can actually turn a cube right in it, but I can't even do it on that one. Raybo 34, what's going on? We're solving Rubik's Cubes at the end of the night here for funsies. I'm checking my link. Coming soon. Is it not till 10? No, it's 10 p.m. Eastern. I keep refreshing it and it still says it's not on sale yet. Coming soon. Whatever. Okay, what am I missing on here? If they make a 2x2, I'd try it, says Angelo. Angelo, I have some news for you. The 2x2 is actually harder than the 3x3. Conventional methods. Yeah, don't take them apart, man. I'll put it back together the right way. Yeah, a 1x1. Angelo, you can do a 1x1. It's a dice. You basically have to throw it. How's it going, Raybo 34? Gonna grab something real quick. Real quick. I can't find my other one, but I do have a 2x2 right here. Now, what I was saying about the 2x2, the problem with the 2x2 is every time you make a turn, you are literally moving half of the cube. So imagine you have almost all of it solved, but you make one turn, 50% of it has just changed. So it's not as easy as you actually think it would be. So let's go ahead and do a 2x2 solve really quick. I'm really good at the 2x2s. I suck at 2x2s. You may be wondering why I have number or letters written on this 2x2. And the reason is because I'm a super nerd and we're not going to do it today. But I was learning how to do blind solve. There's a way to blind. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. Wow. What is happening? Part of my piece just broke. Won't let me turn. Interesting. But yeah, blindfold solving. you memorize all the pieces and then you reverse engineer it. Why can't I do that? I just break my cube. Yeah, one of these is broken. Oh well. I can't solve this right now because it's cracked. Something cracked. I don't know. But yeah, I've got numbers and letters on here because you memorize all the numbers and letters and then you can actually do the whole solve completely blindfolded. You're basically doing a repeated steps. Destroy it with the Beowulf. There it is. Like, it's so big. Killed it. Yeah, I am a nerd for the cubes. They are fun. Like I said, if anyone's ever interested in learning more, I could definitely get into it. But I'm a knife channel. They don't really like it when you do too much other stuff. Coming soon. Damn it. Trying to get that sale. Right here, limited to 50 pieces. But it's still saying coming soon. So I don't know why the sale didn't kick in. I thought it was supposed to kick in at 9 o'clock, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Coming soon. I want that knife, but it's not popping up. Coming soon. What do you do? Oh well. Anyway, Mr. Eddie, gotta go. AK Josh needs to poop. We gotta break in the storm. I tell ya. Broke it live, MPG. Yeah, I don't know. I used that 2x2 in a long time. And apparently it had a crack in one of the pieces of the outer section. And so, yeah, I haven't worked on 2x2 blind. I have another 2x2 that I use that spins a little bit better that I don't use unless I was doing a blind solve. So I use my other one. Here's another 9x9. I have two 9x9s. This one's better. It's stickerless. Bring it down here. So you can see I'm partway into a solve. The way you do a 9x9 is you solve the center. See, that one's not solved. Solved. So basically I have these three centers left to solve. Then you solve the edges. Then you solve the whole thing as a 3x3. Seabald says, thanks for the SOG terminus idea, for sure. Have a good night, Mr. Eddie. I'll talk to you soon. Gonna be posting some more videos on your knives in the next week or so, and then we'll get them back to you. But I appreciate Mr. Eddie. Everyone give him a follow. Check him out on the Instagram if you have Instagram. I think the stream is terminated. Did it die? Hopefully not. I'm still here. But I am about to close down for the night. I usually go for about 3 hours. It's been a good time. Like I said, use that link for Kaiser if you want to give me a little kick. I appreciate it. I'm not doing this channel to make money. I'm doing it to have fun, to meet you, do some custom stuff. Yeah, long story short, whoever's still here, I ordered a CNC machine. I bought one. Not a super expensive one, but I ordered a CNC. So I'm going to start making scales, fabricating them from scratch. So that is coming in the future. If you're excited about that, give me an F in the chat. What do you think? Huh? It's been good. And I've got some exciting stuff I want to work on. So I went ahead and ordered it. I'm excited to get it. And yeah. I enjoy watching nerds in their natural habitat. Dude, it's still, even in the, I guess it's getting dark out and it's still pretty bright in here. I could probably bring down the light. Is it, how much of it is from this? Ooh. dark and ominous. There's an F in the chat. Kenman scales, heck yeah. Anyone? All right, we're here. I don't need anything going on. I need to eat. That's it. Anyone know about Nathan's Knives? I met Nathan at Blade Show, Texas. Talked to him quite a bit. Husband was a machinist with that. Hated working it. Yeah, Lonnie, it's a game changer. I want some scales when you figure it out. I'm not going to get that Kaiser sale today. Probably not. Let me get Nathan's Knives. I want to bring this up quick. So I started talking to Nathan. He worked at the Concept booth, right? And started talking to him about a couple knives. Talked about channels. He's got his channel. But he does a lot of custom stuff. I want to try to find one specific. But basically, talking to him, he inspired me to want to try some more custom type things. And then talked to him a little bit more, and then he was telling me about his scales and what CNC machine he's got, and blah 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 blah. I have ordered it. It'll be here sometime this weekend. How come I can't find the one that I want to look at? All of these are probably good to look at. Wait a minute. These aren't even Nathan's. Oh, that's probably why. I need to actually be on his channel, Dan. There it is. So he did the Padre up really cool. We're going to kind of skip forward here. But here is his CNC. It's just a tabletop CNC machine, right? But I have one coming that's similar to this. We'll just go ahead and skip to the end. Boom. All right, play. So that's the original scale. He made that pocket clip as well. Oh, it's the 16th. Holy sweet sassy molassy. That's why the sale hasn't started. It's not till tomorrow. God dang. F's in the chat. It's the 17th over here. I'm like, keep hitting refresh. Idiot. Anyway, look at this beauty. Right? Got that same texture as the other side. See if we can get a little shot of the CNC doing something again. So yeah, he used it to make the line, make all the diamond texture. Right? More F's. F. Yeah, Lonnie, it's happening. I've been looking at them for a while, and it was like, you know what? It's time. Like I said, I've been talking to Nathan, and after talking to him, and he was like, you know, these budget ones are really not that bad for what you want to do. If you want to do a lot of mass production, you're gonna want something more. Basically, it's the time that it takes to cut and how much wear it puts on the motor. I looked into some that are several $1,000s, you know, and I was like, I'm not ready for that. But if you are something like you've made a design and now you're going to be producing scales, you know, in the hundreds or whatever, you can get a machine that might take an hour to cut one, and you might get one that will cut in 10 minutes. And the 10-minute one runs cooler and is less stressful on the motor So you could now cut 10 of them in the same amount of time to cut one and put less stress on it. So investing in a good machine down the line, if you're going to be doing more mass production, might be good. But if I'm doing little one-offs here and there, you don't need, you don't need it to be as crazy. But I'm excited. I'm going to start making some scales. I got to start ordering some materials, some stuff like I seen that like Eddie on his, let's go back to that real quick. Boom. Like this. What happened? Why does it do that? I think it's these my buttons. I move and then it decides to change. But yeah, all this handle material that Eddie got. Yeah, conventional. The one I got is a smaller one. They don't really, they're tabletop. It's obviously not going to be something that I'm going to be able to do like titanium or like really crazy stuff. But if I just want to make some smaller things and just get my feet wet and stuff playing around with it, I think it's going to work pretty good for some of that stuff. And especially since I've been watching Nathan's videos, and on Nathan's videos, he's using the same one that I ordered, and he says it works good, it works fast. He's had it for over a year, and he's been happy with it. So for the little projects that I want to do with some smaller like wood handles and some acrylic type stuff or whatever, Ultim maybe, Ultim for sure. I'm excited. It'll be something that if I really like it, then sure, I might be interested in dropping the 4,000 on the bigger machine. But I'd also have to have reason for it. If I'm not going to be doing mass production, you know what? I love tools. So we'll see. But yeah, Eddie's stuff is rad. What's everyone think about this thing? Lou wants to see me CDCing adamantium. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. We'll start off right. Gotta get your feet wet somehow. And that's kind of the thing. I got a 3D printer, and after a while of 3D printing, then it was like, ooh, maybe I want to try one of those resin printers. So I got a resin printer over there. I can print some pretty cool stuff. I don't really have anything to look at right now anywhere nearby, but that printer does some pretty quality stuff. Basically, where's that focus thing again? And then I'm out of focus. Basically, the normal 3D printer. Hey-o! Why? I don't understand it when it decides to go out of focus like this. Here's my face. Focus my face. I don't know. But yeah, a normal 3D printer makes layers no smaller than 0.2 millimeters thick, and my resin printer can make them 0.05, so you can make 4 layers for every one, and it's better quality. You don't see the layer lines anywhere near as much, or sometimes not at all. But yeah, it's cool. So I don't know. I want to get my feet wet. I ordered the cheaper CNC. We'll test it out. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I got at least one person that uses it and does the exact same thing that I want to do with it. So that was kind of enough for me to be like, okay, well, if Nathan's been happy with it and it's been working, why not? My resin printer is cool though. It does make some fun stuff. But I feel like a lot of 3D printed things aren't, I don't know. It's like you're making more little trinkety stuff or like little things to fix some stuff that's not super strong. And so I was like, I don't really have much use for it. It's kind of more fun just making little prizes or little things like that. CNC a Balisong. Once I get it, we're going to start CNCing some CNCing. We're going to be CNCing them all. Yeah. Man, still 15 of us hanging out in here. I don't know. I mean, I'm having a good time. Yeah, okay. Well, that's going to be about it. MPG, go get some rest. Hopefully those kids will get better. Don't feel sick anymore. I finally bought a gooseneck phone holder so I can do videos with two hands. That one video, I mean, speaking of Kaiser, that Kaiser link, check it out. If you've never opened a Kaiser box, the way they make those boxes, it's not an easy one-hand open. So, yeah, and Meredith she did an unboxing of her Kaiser, and it was like, she's like holding the phone in one hand and then trying to open it with one hand. And I'm sitting here thinking like, man, I've opened those boxes with two hands and struggled. It's going to be hands-free. It's going to be fantastic. Meredith will go live, be watching some stuff. You don't even have to duct tape it to your forehead or anything. You can machine some handles for Kershaw Lucha. I'm interested too, like, cause I have Jesus. Why can't I remember what they're stupid called? Got a couple of these bad boys from NAFs, the Lander 2. And the scales are open source. So I get and grab the files for these scales. So I don't know how well they're going to transfer over to the CNC machine. But I've 3D printed some scales and it works fine. MPG. You're killing me. Kaiser is killing me too. Yeah, I know, because they make great stuff. That's why I'm gonna have 21 Kaisers in a couple of days. Clutch lock on the Lander 2 is fantastic. The action works just great. It's a really fun knife. But yeah, boom. Yeah, Raybo saw that mad one-handed skills from Meredith. The Lander, yeah, Lander 2 is a great knife, and because the scales are open source, I might be able to take the file for those scales and instantly make some wood scales with it. Maybe a little bit of work I might need to do to kind of get it going, but I feel that something like that, where there's some scales, some stuff that's already available, it'll make it a little bit easier. I can just use that file and instantly start cutting some stuff out. Ooh, look at that. You don't want to see that corner. That just throws off the facade, right? But I did it. MPG, you sure did it. It wasn't bad. It was, but I was like, oh man, this is going to be tough to open with one hand. But you got there. You got there. That's all that matters, right? Take two. Oh wait, can't take two in unboxing. Dude, I got knives coming in the mail. I got Kaisers. I got a Migron. I got a Sencut. I got another one coming in the mail. I don't remember. A lot of stuff coming. Gonna be fun. A lot of cool stuff in the future. CNC machine will be in the mail in a few days. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming. Thanks again to Mr. Eddie for all of his cool stuff. More videos coming up on those. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I appreciate you all. Who's still here? We'll say a quick goodbye. Lou, thanks for being here. MPG and Conventional Methods. Check them out. Raybo. Arkansas EDC. Thank you all for hanging out with me for a few hours. Lonnie, much appreciated. Like I said, it's all about you guys. The community has been so cool. It's been great. I'm having a blast. More to come in the future. I'm excited for the CNC machine. And yeah, I got a lot of videos to shoot. A lot of work to do. What's everyone doing for Memorial Weekend? It's going to be my birthday. Get ready for that. Birthday coming soon. All right, what do we miss? Lou says, are you getting one of the upgraded raccoons with the top liner and thumb stud? I'm thinking about it. Definitely thinking about it, Lou. There's some Vosteeds that are on deck. MPG's got 150 subs. Might do a giveaway with all the stuff I got from the grand reopening for, that Blade HQ grand reopening, for sure. Do it. But you don't have to give away stuff right away, you know? Got that free squid cricket. That's rad. Fidget knives for subs. I will fidget your knife for sub. Happy birthday, KDK. It's a little, you got a few weeks. I'll give you a hint. It's the 30th. Okay, I let everyone know. Happy birthday, old man. Anyway, all right, that's going to be it. I'm about to sign off. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. If you want to support the channel, become a member. You can hit that link. Buy something from Kaiser. I appreciate it. Sales popping tomorrow. I'll be posting some links for it. Yeah, good times. Good knives. We'll see you all soon. Take care.